Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Yes. Hello, 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 y'all. Oh, what a vibe. What a vibe to start the stream, you guys. Oh my God. Like, I have so much to say. I have so much to say. I have so much to talk about. We have so much to do tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm actually doing things right today. First, let me shout out everybody in the chat who's live with me. Hi, Daryl. Hello, brother. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. What did you eat today? You know, we are big backs here. Let your girl know what you ate, because I'm trying to figure out what to eat right now. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope work went okay. I hope streaming, if you streamed today, went okay. And I love you. And everybody at home, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, watching this later as a video, or wherever you are. You could be, you know, outside, taking a walk. You could be driving. Actually, no, do not stream. Do not watch. Don't do anything with the phone and drive. But hello, everybody. And yeah, y'all, oh, I'm so excited for the stream, y'all. Like, look at me. I can't, like, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. You said, don't yell at me. I haven't ate yet. Oh my God, I'm yelling at you. You need to eat, okay? I'm sorry for everybody else's ears, but you need to eat, bro. Eat some food, okay? Okay. First things first. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Queen Sierra Gaming. Ish, your girl, Sierra in this piece. It gets loud here, so be ready. Are you ready? I hope you are. What's up, Crown Squad? Crowns up! Let the haters bow down. You already know. Let's go! Hey, I felt it in my chest. I got my Kirby blanket. You already know. Have your blanket ready, your snacks, your drinks, everything, because we are having a time today. We are at 87 streams, not 86. I always like to change it live because your girl be forgetting. We're at 87 streams. We're so close to 100. So I hope you guys are excited because we are going to have a time when we hit 100 live streams. It is going to be a party. We're going to play some games, and it will probably be a long stream. So make sure that y'all gear up for that because we like 13 streams away. In addition, we hit our goal on YouTube and Twitch. Let's go of hitting 100 followers, subscribers on YouTube, followers on Twitch. But we hit 100 over both. Like, we're almost about to hit our 115 goal on YouTube. Y'all going stupid crazy over there on YouTube. So thank you so much. Thank you for the crowns in the chat, bro. I love you. Thank you. And also thank you guys so much on Twitch because you guys are moving too. And I know Twitch is usually a bit slower. Because you can't put like shorts and stuff like that on Twitch. So for y'all to be finding me and still be supporting me, thank y'all. I love you. You can continue to support. Tell your friends, families, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, your uncles, your aunties, your grandma and grandpas, you know, abuelas. Tell everybody that they can check me out here at Queen Sierra Gaming on Twitch and YouTube, Queen Sierra GG on TikTok and Twitter, and Queen Sierra Gaming on Instagram. I'm trying to post more. I just be busy, y'all, with work. So work's been taking it's like sucking my soul out right now, y'all. It's been a lot. So today I had to just like close the laptop. This was the laptop I said and left because they be expecting you to stay all day and keep working and asking questions. I'm like, I don't get paid overtime. I'm salary. I don't get no overtime pay to work later. And I worked like 2 or 3 days late last week, and it was till like 11 o'clock my time. I'm getting up early, like 7 a.m., which is like 9 a.m. Eastern time. Well, that was last week before time changed. And then I'm staying late. Like, y'all, I was beat up. So I'm like, none of that. None of that today. I got to hang out with the Crown Squad and be ready and energized. Let's go. So I am. But how are you guys today? Anything new and exciting you guys want to share in the chat? Feel free. Share, vibe. Let me know. If you are on YouTube, I'm switching the chat now. So I always forget that it'll change over. But shout out to Daryl. Let me see who's on YouTube on my phone real quick because I have to always change to multi-stream. I hate that it does that. It doesn't automatically set to multi-stream on when I switch over the scenes from like starting stream to now. But you know, that's my problem, not yours. So let me make sure I check just in case there's anybody over there. Okay, we good. I'm like, okay, we good. I gotta make sure. Just in case there's anybody on YouTube in a chat. No one in the chat on YouTube, and that's okay. Just hello. If you're watching in the background and you don't want to say anything and you're shy, that's okay. I love you and hello. We are going to have some fun today. I am going to do the watch the Dames for Games showcase. I was not able to watch it on Friday, and I was so mad, y'all. The Dames for Games, if you don't know who Dames for Games is, it's an organization basically that helps spotlight women in gaming. Anybody, you could be non-binary, you could identify as a woman. As long as you identify as a woman, you're a woman. It spotlights women in the gaming space and tech space, and there's women that are making games. Like, there's real developers, and I thought that is so cool that they're not just showing streamers or like, you know, people that are in tech or whatever. Like, they're also showcasing people creating games, like women developers, which is so dope. So I was like, I really want to watch this. And then of course my 9 to 5 was like, psych, this is at 11 a.m. Your time, Sierra, and we got meetings after meetings after meetings. And I'm like, on a Friday, bro, I can't just watch and work. No, I had to be on camera for all the meetings at work, so I missed it. But it's okay. It's because we're about to have a great time, and we're gonna watch it together here. And it's not that long. I think it was like an hour. So it wasn't that long, like an hour, hour 30. It's not gonna even be long. And by that time, a lot of you guys will be trickling in because I know you guys got works, late night school. Some of y'all are in college. Y'all got a lot going on, so I understand. But I definitely wanted to make sure that you guys knew the lay of the land and what we're doing today. I am gonna make sure I order my food, so I'll probably eat and watch with y'all. And then if we got some time for a game after, I will. I wasn't expecting to start as late today. I wanted to start a little earlier, but it got a little busy, so I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I got a life. I know y'all want to spend all your time with me, and don't worry, one day you will. Right now, I just can't. I gotta make money to pay for bills and pay for this. I gotta pay for y'all. I gotta pay for y'all. But yeah, okay. So I wrote my little agenda down. I wrote my agenda down so I won't miss anything. So I wanted to make sure I said hi to you guys, and also I want to give a quick little Um, Shout out to, I'm gonna lower this just a little bit because it's gonna get a little serious. And I want to make sure I do this right. So actually, I might pause the music real quick because this is very important to me. And I want to make sure I do this right. So hold on. I do have news, but before I share my news and my excitement and my vibe, can we do a quick shout out real quick and like maybe a quick prayer, or just you guys keep this person in your prayers. But I secretly behind the scenes, I was working really hard with trying to come up with games to play. You guys know it's real when I turn the music off because we always just chilling here. But I was working really hard to come up with like a game to play or something with another creator that we were either going to play offline just with ourselves and game and then come online, or we were going to just jump right into it and be online. So it would be on her stream and my stream, and we we're going to game and have a time. Okay. And unfortunately, which is really, really sad. And it's crazy, y'all, because it reminds me of myself in 2022 and everything that I went through, which a lot of you guys, OGs, Daryl, you know about. You guys know everything that I went through. And unfortunately, she lost a family member, and it was someone very, very dear to her and her family. And I want to give a shout out to Luna Games TV. She did post it. It's public. She had posted it on her channel as well. And that she might be taking a little bit of a hiatus in the meantime from streaming, which is so sad because she's so funny and she's smart and she's so entertaining, and I love her energy. And but I understand how life can change in a blink of an eye. And you know, I just was trying to comfort her and let her know, like a lot of you guys know, that I lost my great grandmother in 2022, and that was my bestie. I mean, my rock, you know. And it really it shattered my world. It really did. To where I took a break away from streaming, and I honestly thought I was never gonna come back. And I'm thankful that I did, and I'm never leaving. You guys know this. We here, we locked in. But it does happen. So just, you know, pray, keep her in your prayers, Crown Squad. Pray for her and her family. You know, she's a Black woman like me, another streamer, and just trying to get it, you know. And she's so phenomenal. And I wish you all the love. I wish you, you know, and your family just strength during this time, and just I wish you a lot of love. You know, it doesn't get easier, but you know, life is always worth living, and it does allow you to cherish memories more and cherish people more the more that you get through that grieving process. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure I said that, showed her love and support. Again, shout out to Luna Games TV. If you guys don't follow her, don't support her, go support her channel. And definitely, you know, just keep her in your prayers and show love, because that's what we're about here. We show love. So I wanted to do that. It was really important to me. It was on my heart, and I didn't want to start this stream and just, you know, not talk about the people I love and give people some love and some grace. You know what I mean? Now I gotta figure out what vibe we're going for today. Neo so pop. So what if I did like Afro beats? Oh, they do have some Afro beats, y'all. Let me see what we got. Oh, we got some Afro beats, y'all. Okay, so I'm happy that I did share that. Thank y'all so much. Are y'all ready for me to share the news? Are you ready for me to share the news? Y'all, I'm excited, and I'm also nervous. I'm excited but nervous. Let me put our Afro beats back up. Thank you for the prayers, bro. Thank you. Send her prayers, bro, because it's, you know, it's real, man. We've all been through it, and it's rough. Hopefully the Afro beats aren't beating too much, because, you know, Afro beats be hit. You be I don't know. Let me check. I'm like, I want to make sure the Afro beats is beating. And I know it's Monday, y'all. Thank you guys for being here on a Monday. I tell you guys that all the time, but it's because I'm shocked. Like, I mean, I know I'm here on a Monday, but like, this is my job. You know, I want to be here, but make sure. So I always forget that it changed over. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you guys that all the time, but I'm shocked. Girl, We jamming up in here. Okay, y'all. Hey. Okay, y'all, I'm focused. I don't know, y'all. I'm excited and I'm nervous. Are y'all ready? How about I say this? Are y'all ready for the tea? Are you ready for the news? I'm gonna just tell y'all. I was gonna just kind of wait and we were gonna watch stuff. But are you ready for the news? Are you ready for the news? I gotta know that you're ready because, you know, I gotta make sure the energy is right for this. Because your girl been working in the background. He said, I'm ready. Bro said he locked. Your girl been working in the background, okay? And it's been work, but it's been absolutely worth it. And I'm super excited about it. And like I said, your girl been working hard in the background. You ready, bro? All right, y'all ready for the news? Y'all ready for the news? Oh my God. There's so many things, but let me just tell y'all, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited. The exciting news, Crown Squad, is, drum roll please, I, Queen Sierra Gaming, aka Sierra, your queen, am officially a part of the Black Women Gamers organization and community. I joined their community. I'm so excited. And I hope you guys are excited too. It is a big deal. I am now part of Black. You said what? Yes, I am now a part of Black Girl Gamers, the organization that many of you I know have heard about. I joined on Sunday, so yesterday. I did my orientation and everything, and they accepted my application. I applied, I think like a couple weeks ago, and was just waiting. Was it a couple weeks ago? Maybe it was like a month or so ago. I don't remember. But you said, let's go, sis. Thank you. Let's go. Black Girl Gamers. Let's go. So yes, I'm a member of Black Girl Gamers, which is amazing. If you don't know what the Black Girl Gamers organization is, he said, oh my God, this is huge. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I can't believe it either. Like, it doesn't feel real, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It does not feel real, and it's amazing. So thank you so much. Like, in my mind, I'm like, is this really big? Like, is it? And it's like, yes, girl, but like, it doesn't hit you, you know? And everybody's so nice there. I'm like probably messing up their Discord a lot because I'm in the wrong channel. But like, I'm in there, y'all. Like, if you don't know what the Black Girl Gamers organization is or about, it is an organization, as you hear, for Black women, right? Black women, non-binary, people that identify as women. You have to be a woman, okay, is the whole preface of this, and a Black woman at that. And I love it because it showcases all of us and our talent. So, I mean, you could be somebody that is in gaming or tech, which is the main focus. They have many other avenues, like if you want to do articles, or if you want to do, you know, graphics, or if you want to do, they have so much to showcase. But, you know, their main tier and how it started was through gaming and tech. And I think it's so phenomenal because a lot of the times Black women do get overlooked a lot. And it's amazing to be able to be a part of something bigger than me, to be able to give to a great organization, to be a member, a part of a great organization, but also be able to showcase my talents and make you guys happy, but also connect with other Black women who are doing the same, or if not, something completely different and I can learn from. So it is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. It makes me proud that you're proud, bro. Because you've seen how far I've come. So yes, y'all, I'm a part of Black Girl Gamers officially. So shout out to the Black Queen. Let's go. Shout out to the Black Queen. Shout out to Black Girl Gamers. Thank you all so much for giving me this amazing opportunity to be a part of you, another member. Like, it's like 10,000 to 12,000 members, y'all. It's a lot of Black women up in this organization. So I'm excited. They have so many opportunities coming up that I want to be a part of. And y'all know me, I want to dive in. I'm like, let's go. But I got to be patient and wait on the Lord. And, you know, when the time is right, I'll definitely be diving into many different things over there. But yeah, thank you so much for the love and support, y'all. I could not have done this without you. This is why I tell you guys this all the time. I cannot do anything without you guys. even though, you know, some people might deem us as small, we are mighty. We're not small anymore. Small was when it was like 10 of us across everything. You remember that, bro? Daryl, you remember? It was not that many of us when we were starting out. Now we are growing, and we are growing pretty fast. So maybe for other people that are like, really, that's not much. We're growing fast. To me, it's a lot of y'all. Like, I got 100 of y'all on Twitch and 100 of y'all on YouTube, like over 100 on both. So I just want to thank you guys so much, because I would not have been able to get this opportunity without you guys. And find my love and my passion, truly something that's always been there, but be able to really use it. So yeah, y'all, and many more to come. You know, I'm still in the works with talking to more organizations, trying to collaborate where I can, and honestly just showcase. Like, I'm very big on, like, yes, it's great to get paid for things, but I'm all about just supporting each other. Like, it's, to me, it's not always about a paycheck. Like, at the end of the day, I'm making a paycheck already with this 9 to 5, which is crazy. But like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get me some paper some way, somehow. But it's not always about the money. It's really about supporting each other and helping each other and community. And I'm very thankful to be a part of an organization that already understands that and has built that. So yeah, y'all, I'm excited. Let's go, Black Girl Gamers. Let's go. So I will be adding that to my bios. You know, your girl gotta be all, you know, a fish. And yeah, I'm really praying that I get to do a lot more, good Lord, I'm so excited. A lot more great opportunities with them. So I'm excited. And many more to come, y'all. Like, there's not a south of, you know, organizations I could participate with, be with. I'm really in this era right now for the Crown Squad and for our castle. I'm trying to open the castle doors up, because, you know, me, I'll be like really shy and like, I'll be like, I'm gonna just stick to myself. Like, I'm really trying to push myself out of my comfort zone and say, make friends, or, you know, collaborate with people, make partnerships, like make the castle welcoming, not just for, you know, my royals and my Crown Squad, but for people also outside that are looking in. Make sure that they're able to join in too. And that comes with collaboration, other streamers, other people that have their own castle. You know, let's join castles where we can, you know, invite them in and I go to theirs, like what have you. So yeah, that's my news, y'all. So I'm super excited. It was so hard not saying anything. That's why I was telling you guys on Friday. I gave you a little hint. Remember, if you was there, if you know, you know. I was like, yeah, y'all, I might have something for you on Monday. But I can't talk about it yet. So I had to make sure everything was legit. And it's legit, y'all. So yeah, thank y'all so much again. I can't believe it. I'm still shocked. It probably take me a week. I called my mom and she was just like, what? Like, she was like, are you serious? So yeah, y'all, we're not just a newbie nervous streamer that I was. Remember, I'm not her anymore. We're growing and we're getting out of our comfort zone. And like I said, I just can't thank y'all enough for helping me, because you guys are helping me be a better person in real life too. So thank you, and I love you. And I hope I'm doing something good for you in your life, because this is about us. It's not just like one way. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, now it's party time. Hey, get it. But okay, y'all, I can party here all day and yip yap. But we do need to get into the showcase, because I want to see what's going on. And I wrote down my agenda, so I hit all the points. So let me get ready to get this and pull this up. But while I'm doing that, how was your Monday so far? Tell me something about your Monday. Daryl, how was your Monday? How was work? Tell me something about your Monday. I want all the tea. Give me tea, y'all. Give me some tea. And thank you again for all the love and support, y'all. I can't believe it. I was shocked. I was shocked when I got the email. I was shocked. That's me switching, y'all. Sorry. You might hear me in the back, because I'm switching to put this on. 8. Why haven't we done Afro beats before? Probably because I don't focus. Probably because I don't be focusing. That's probably why I be in here jamming instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But like, how can you not, like, you know, just like, how can you just? I'm doing it, y'all. I'm focused. We're gonna watch the showcase live. I'm interested in what games you guys are interested in. what you guys end up liking. What games you guys think I should play? Because let me tell y'all, right now these indie games are like, I don't know what happened in the Kool-Aid for indie games, but y'all are stepping up. And I'm liking all of the developers for these indie games. Y'all are stepping up. Like, you are listening to what we are saying. Like, as players and as gamers, it's like they said, you need what? I got you. And took notes and like actioned it. So I'm very impressed with what we've been seeing from a lot of indie developers, indie gaming studios. Like, I'm excited. So we're gonna see, but I'm more excited too to see what you guys are really drawn to and anything you specifically want to see me play, because you know your girl's about that. Let me see where the showcase was, because I know that was on one spot. I think it was on like GameSpot. Yeah, it was on GameSpot, and it was on some other places too. So let me see. More. Let me see. Which is awesome that it was on GameSpot. I'm trying to remember where at, y'all, and I'll tell you. I'm like, should I just do it on? Okay, here we go. All right, y'all ready? Are we ready? And thank you for everybody that is following and supporting. I appreciate y'all, and everybody that's watching this in the background. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm gonna do good and not keep playing music, because then I'm gonna get stuck, y'all. I'm gonna be stuck. I'm not about to do whatever I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm about to turn this music off in a second. Let me just make sure. There we go. Okay, so that way I can make sure that is up. Is this window capture full? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. Let me make my window down, because you guys should be able to see. All right, you guys know how I am. It takes me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, can everybody see good? Let me move this to over here, because no matter what, it'll move. Let me see this, because sometimes when I'm sharing things on the same screen, she be tripping. Okay. Let me make myself a bit smaller. All right, y'all good? Y'all ready? Y'all have everything? I'm gonna try to order food too. The girl is hungry. I like how I'm live reacting to it when I put in DAMES4GAMES. It's like you. Like, yes, I see me. I see you. You see me. Okay, y'all. The Afro beats are hidden. But I know I'm sharing my screen. I'm gonna pause the Afro beats, y'all, because I mean, I'm gonna be here all day. All right, y'all good? Let me know how the sound and everything is. Let me make this bigger for us. And let me fix this.
Hello and
hold on, they got right into it. They was like, listen, we gonna start. Hold on. There we go. So that way I can try this again. There we go. Hey, now we can see good.
Hello and welcome to the DAMES4GAMES Spring
Let's
Showcase.
go.
I'm Pink Fairy Blossom, an award-winning content creator, media host, variety streamer, and community builder behind The Garden, a space rooted in kindness, creativity, and meaningful conversation.
And I am Chell of a Gamer. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch and YouTube. I'm also a part of the Black and Women Twitch Guilds. You can find me honestly anywhere, just Guild? Making silly content related to video games or fighting on Tekken. But yeah.
I love that.
We're so excited to celebrate women and femme in games with you all today. Huge shout out to Women Led Games and Wings, who have also partnered with D4G to bring these events together.
Don't forget to check out the Women's Day Steam Sale event after the show.
I missed that.
So
I missed
wishlists
everything,
are going to
so
be such a huge support, and it means the world to these devs that we'll be highlighting today.
Making my camera smaller.
Speaking
Thanks
of,
y'all for watching
we
this
have
with
a
me.
developer with us now, ready to show off her first title while Chell plays through the demo. Hi, Christine. Can you tell us a little bit about Letter Lost?
so cute.
Yeah, my name is Christine, and I'm on the devs for Letter Lost. It's our first game as a studio.
Okay.
It's a totally normal post office game where nothing weird ever happens.
Okay, y'all. What we got?
You do come from a theater background, which I find so
cool
fascinating.
How she put her name in
how
the
did
letter.
your experience
like
in
the
theater influence the way you approach creating this game?
This is cool.
Yeah, I think I really look at games as art, theater as art. I mean, a lot of things we see around us are art that we may not immediately think of as such. And I'm really fascinated by the different ways that we can tell stories in innovative ways. So I own a theater company. I'm a professional theater company, and we like to do weird shows that feature women, and we just find it's a really cool way to get people's creativity going, and that sort of philosophy came.
I was not expecting that, y'all. No cap.
That's amazing. You also, I did read, you do also voice Liv in the game. Now, can you tell us more about Liv, who she is, what role she plays in the story, and what it was like bringing her to life through just voice acting?
Yeah, Liv is the only voiced character in the game, and she is your benevolent boss who only wants the best for you at all times.
I was not expecting it to look like this.
You realize pretty quickly that not everything is as it seems when you get into the post office, that maybe Liv has some different
but like the fact that you
goals in mind.
And
as you can see, everything's normal in the post office on stream in our normal dungeon.
But it looks pretty good.
That's where they all been, right?
Yeah.
But you really start to wonder, why is Liv there? Is Liv who she says she is? So that kind of ambiguity was really fun to voice.
Responded in this later, and then now we here in like a dungeon, y'all.
My husband, who's the composer,
and
I just go down and I'm just really mean into the mic, and it's really fun, and so we have a good time.
I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. I have one question though. I'm surprised that there's a whole dungeon here when the game is called Letter Lost. Can you tell me what maybe inspired you to add that type of twist?
What a cool
or do you
way
maybe
to start
pull
a game.
Elements from other types of games? Like, I would love to know more.
Well, of course, every job you begin, you wake up, you're in a dungeon. So we really tried to bring
that's
into the game. And as you can see,
hold on, wait, y'all. Why did she say the realest thing? Why did she drop the hardest bar? Like she said, every day you wake up, you go to work, you in a dungeon, bro. Like I've been feeling like that for the past 2 months. Like that was really a bar, low key. You can't just sleep on what she said. That was good.
You know, you can't get into other people's cells. That would be really inappropriate. So, you know, we had a lot of fun. We wanted to immediately be able to subvert expectations by bringing you right into a place you don't expect. The game has a lot of cozy elements, and we love that, but also we call it kind of a dark cozy game because there are horror elements to it as well.
And it
so
looks
by
like a
dropping
dark,
you into this place you don't expect, I think it immediately gives you sort
this
of
would
that
be something different
disconnect
to play for me.
of wait, maybe I shouldn't trust everything I see or hear in this space.
That's cool.
A lot of our inspirations, Firewatch, Inscription, Papers, Please.
That's really cool.
You know, dystopic work sim, escape
options?
room.
It says that she can. Okay, great. Let's get started. Do I have a choice? It says I think I'm good. Okay, so some good realistic
in real life escape room designer. So he
I like that.
Just that's what he does for his job. So
that's cool. Amazing.
That's
actually,
I know it's like wow, that's cool. So,
and how smart
so of course he builds all
to
these
have somebody that
like,
does escape rooms in real life do a video game.
So we kind of have to find the middle ground.
That's
like,
cool.
We don't all design escape rooms, you know. So
dream job right there, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool.
At least here, just in general, now that we're like looking at the gameplay for Letter Lost, like how would you describe the overall like narrative and
the art
the
style is
themes
actually
in
pretty
general?
cool.
Like the emotions were most important for you to explore? Like, what were some areas that you could talk about within the game that you feel are important and did bring you some emotion?
That was a good question.
Yeah, I think the fun thing about the game is that it is very multi-genre. It can be kind of hard to put it into a single box. Narrative is really big in the game. There are a lot of different storylines. Actually, in the demo, you can play, I believe, 5 storylines.
Wow.
It really takes
is
you
the demo out for
exploring, talking to the people that you see, exploring the things in the post office. But you can get to some really weird places in the demo. Sometimes I watch people's streams and I'm like, that's available in the demo? Oh my god.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
So narrative is big. There's a lot of writing in the game. There's a lot of reading in the game.
I like that.
But it is also a work sim. So you have post office upgrades. You're sorting mail. There's a management aspect to it.
That's cool.
And sometimes people play it solely as a management game. Which is
also
kind of fun.
I can see
there's a lot of secrets to be found, and so there's in that way of Outer Wilds or Animal Well, it's like if you look, you're gonna find cool stuff in the game.
I like that.
There's a secret,
and I like people that, because I'm trying not to talk over them while they're talking, but I like people and I like developers that work really hard to give you multiple options as a gamer. I like to be immersed in the game. Throw me in the game. You know how there's a saying like, throw me in the pool and I'll either learn how to sink or swim. My goal is to swim, of course, but like throw me in the game. I don't mind if you tell me a little story or help me out a little bit of like what I'm supposed to do. You have to press this button to do this. That's fine. But like, I want to be immersed in the story. And I like how for this game, you wake up and you're in it. Like you're not like, okay, I got to go through this like 35-minute tutorial to figure out what I'm doing. It's like, hey, you're in the game. Here's what we're going to do. Like, wait a minute. How did I get here? What am I doing? What's my job? What am I supposed, and all those questions come up, and now you're like, man, naturally I want to learn more about this game. Like, this game is a different genre than what I usually play, which you guys know this. You guys watch my streams and my gameplays and uploads and such. So for me to see this and be like, wow, I want to play this game, it's very telling to the creators of the game, because now you're able to spark different people who play different types of games to one game. And I always say it all the time too, like the simpler the game, the better. Like you don't need all these crazy things to be in a game. Like you don't need to have like, you know, all this spectacle and like it's good to have those things, yes, but sometimes the simplest games, and we see it all the time, are the ones that just blow up because it's so simple. Anybody can play it, 1, and 2, it's so easy to get immersed in it. So to hear that there's so many different things in the demo, it's kind of cool, because now I'm like, well, I want to play. What kind of things can I get, right? Like, what can I find? And that's kind of a reward for a gamer like me and many others. So I think it's really cool that they started the showcase off ready. Like, it was like, okay, so here's the first game. And I think it's cool that you get to hear from the actual developers the backstory and the love that they put into it to make you be like, now I'm nosy. I want to see, like, no lie, y'all. I'm not saying this for like just crap and giggles. Like I'm like legit. Like I really now want to look into this game and be like, what kind of stuff can I get? Because I'm waking up in a dungeon and I'm over here being put to work. Like I want to know more about the game. So we might have to dive into that one. We like to Outbound, so you never know what this
aspect.
I digress.
There's some other secret things I can't say yet until the full game is released.
Yeah, but, of course.
Okay. You know, in terms of the larger themes, though, like that's the gameplay style. In terms of the larger themes,
and the art in it,
you're
is
immediately
good.
going to pick up on within the game a lot of mystery, a lot of ominous.
This looks good. The characters look really good.
Right, I'm definitely feeling that.
Yeah, a little like foreboding, maybe, and there's a lot of uncovering.
I'm like, can I get tea in this game?
On this island. There's lore hidden all over the post
that's what I'm talking about. Give me the lore and the tea.
And the different people and the different districts. And so
she's reading my mind.
Just sort of passive world building throughout that you can kind of understand this world more and more. But there are multiple endings to the game, and there is like an end point. Yeah, it's not just this open-ended thing. So really, you can play the game however you want, and you can sort of pull at the strings that are interesting to you. If there's a storyline that feels really interesting, you can follow that. If if there's one that isn't, you don't have to. So I think that's a lot of the joy is you can uncover what you want to uncover and follow the threads as you please.
Music to my
That's
ears.
amazing.
Music to my ears.
That's I do love a game that has several different endings, especially with a lot of lore. You said that there's so much reading.
I love the tea.
I can see myself getting lost in this.
Oh yeah, same. It's also the fact that everything is like based off of also view kind of like a cozy game, but it also has that mystery type of scary vibe to it, which I love. Like, it's funny because you guys could see everything's pink and cute here, but I play horror games too. I love horror games, okay? And that's the funny thing. Everybody doesn't believe me on that, but I'm always playing crazy games on that. So I really, I could see myself getting connected to this game so quick.
This is crazy.
And at least for someone discovering, you know, this type of game for the first time, like, I could see myself seeing this, but for somebody that has never ever got into a genre that's like, that could be described like cozy or
literally,
but it has a lot of mystery and it might be scary at sometimes as well.
Literally me.
Like, how could you describe it to somebody that just discovered this game?
Yeah, you know, we went to a lot of conventions. We went to PAX, we went to DreamHack, so we got used to our pitch. And we use the phrase dystopic work sim, escape room puzzle, and dark cozy. And that just is a lot of genres. But it's, again, it's sort of something... Actually, let me put it this way. One of our marketers was like, Nancy Drew for adults. The Nancy Drew games from the 2000s.
Okay.
But it definitely has a scarier vibe. But that sort of exploratory mystery vibe in a 3D environment.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And at least, is there anything from your background? Because like you did explain, you know, you do have theater background as well based off of this. You also live in the game.
Tell, though,
was there anything that connected you with your background?
Which I don't know if a lot of you guys know
real life to
some lore about myself. I actually did theater in college. I was a theater minor. So I was a journalism major and theater minor because they're like, you need to minor in something. You can't just do journalism as your major and have no minor. And I didn't want to do business because it was boring. I could have did marketing, but I was like, which I ended up rolling into anyway. So it was fine. But I just wanted something fun to do. So I was like, what could go good with theater where you communicate and you like tell stories and all this stuff? And I was like, oh, theater. So I was a theater minor, and I did the stage crew. So I would help like all the sets and stuff you see. A lot of times, even in movies, the sets you see on movies, people build that. They get paid to build that. So I was a part of the stage crew for theater. So if you go to a Broadway show or you see theater shows, the sets that are made, like that they roll out and stuff, I was helping make all that stuff. So when she's talking about some of these theater things, which I'm excited to hear what she's going to say, Christine, it's really cool because even watching this
story
like,
that
I don't want to go
this
back
character,
because hopefully they'll
this
turn
is
around.
definitely a type of game that I would play for sure.
There's like a point right here, like you can just see even like the panels in the back, like I'm like pointing like y'all can see my finger, but like even the panels in the back, like right here, like these little details, it may seem funny, but it makes me think of theater because that's all the ridges, everything you have to literally make in a game that I would make behind the scenes for the actual stories in the theater or in the play. That would be like showcase. So it's kind of cool to see. And even like the roof, the ceilings, like you can see that there's some theater inspiration to it.
I love playing these kind of characters that are,
but it's really
I'm
cool.
actually playing a character right now in a show that is really similar to Liv. There's even some lines that I'm like, that is a Liv line that I'm saying.
I love that.
But I think I skipped her.
It's fun. A lot of genres, but I love being dropped into a world and it's like a sandbox where you get to kind of explore what you want. I really love that. But I love playing a villain. Oops. Antagonist. Liv is multifaceted, you guys. It's just... she believes she's the hero of her own story. I love playing these kind of characters that
I like how she said villains.
I'm actually playing a character right now in a show that is really similar to Liv. There's even some lines that I'm like, that is a Liv.
I'm happy I went back. I would have missed that, y'all.
I love that.
So I love that. It's fun to find that crossover. But I also love, you know, the vibes of the post office. It's got this kind of like 20s Gilded Era vibe.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Our main artist,
and like
Bailey,
all the
has
details.
just done an incredible job.
Really
amazing.
Sort of building out this ambiance of this Great Gatsby style vibe.
Yeah,
very much so. This was
which is really fun, and it's cool because
she and
her husband are working on the game. Her husband is our main programmer, and then me and my husband are working on the game. He's the composer, so we're just such a nice little pile of fun people who make stuff.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. See, and it's always the group of people that love what they're doing, that do amazing work, which I always love. But I do have a final question though, and this is a question everyone is curious about. When can we expect the release, and where can people follow along, wishlist this game, or support the project itself?
Yeah, so the game is planned to come out in May, full release 1.0.
Oh, nice. And, that's not too far away. I like that.
Wishlist us on Steam. You can find us on almost all social media except for X. Because I don't want to be there.
That's totally cool. I love that.
Except for X. You can wishlist us on Steam though, and you can play the demo. And
it's still
the
Twitter
demo
to me,
is
y'all.
the
I don't got
microcosm
time.
of the game. There's a lot to find in it. There's a lot to explore in it. So if you want to get a sense of what the game is like, the demo is going to give you a lot of stuff, and then the main game is going to open up some wild things that you couldn't even imagine. So
y'all.
That is amazing. And honestly, thank you so much for, sharing all of this with us. And it's really been such a joy learning more about you, the game, and the love behind it. I can't wait for everyone to experience this. We'll definitely be keeping an eye out for what's next currently. And honestly,
out of my comfort zone,
thank you everyone again so much for joining us for this edition of Dames for Games Spring Showcase.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay, don't worry.
She got fun. She started playing.
We're just chilling.
She got
chilling. See, but the game is actually doing what it's got to do.
She got struck.
It's doing what it's got to do.
In here, I was invested in the story. I'm just like, yes.
Right?
What happened to her daughter? We have to find out.
Yes. Red
that
hair.
Is so
okay,
funny.
Write that down.
That is so funny. She was locked in.
That I have this wish listed. Don't forget to check out the Women's Day Steam sale, y'all, and wish list your favorite titles. Maybe this one, possibly. Also, Dames for Games is running a fundraiser to gather support for their future showcases. So make sure that you consider donating. Your contributions really do help all of the devs that are involved in these showcases and all the hard workers that are involved in this. So thank you so much for your time.
This is really
and
cool.
Don't
and
forget,
it was cool to be able
Chell of a Gamer. You
hear
can find me
about
literally
a game
anywhere.
Instead of them just being like, oh, hey, here's the game. Okay, bye.
Yes,
and you're like,
I'm Pink Fairy Blossom. You can find me on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram as Pink Fairy Blossom, where I stream cozy games and spotlight indie creators as well.
Nice.
And again, thank you so much for being here with us, guys. Thank you, Christine, as well. Now I'll hand it over to Destiny to start the show. Take it away, Des.
That was cool. I like that. That was a good little start. So to unpack before we get into some of the additional games and additional parts. So far, I think that was really phenomenal. I really liked how they opened, and it gave me something to look forward to already from the gate. So I really like that, and I like we had time with the developer, because we be seeing these Nintendo Directs and all this stuff, and they just be like, yes, we got this coming out. GTA is coming out in 2038. Also, we have this next, and you're like, wait a minute, and then they do spotlight some developers, and they're like, we really like this game. It's great. It's about a dog, a cat, and 2 birds. We really wanted to bring something new to the table. We put a lot of love into it. It comes out June 1st, and then it's over. So this was nice to just be able to pick, like they were able to pick her brain and say, what brought you guys here? How come you decided on this concept? What, made you choose this direction? Like, it's everything gaming nerds like myself want. I want to know all the things in the background, because then when I play, it's things that I think about where I'm like, oh wow, so per what that person said, now I know like why they have that vibe. Now I know why they chose this. Now I know why they thought of this. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for the cheers. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best brother ever, and I love you. Crowns up. And it's really great. So I'm happy that, you know, that we thank you for real, bro. I really appreciate you. You're the best. I love you. But it is really great, and I think it's fantastic that they allowed her to be able to Christine to be able to showcase this game. So, and it pushes the boundaries even for me. Like I said, this is stuff I would not play, y'all. Y'all know me. I stay in my comfort zone. I just be like, I'm gonna just play what I play, the same 3 games. So since becoming a streamer and content creator, I absolutely love it, because my mindset is not the same as what it used to be a couple years ago, because I'm like, I'm gonna try that out. I wonder how it is. What can I get into? I'm nosy now. I'm a nosy gamer. What is this about? What can I get into? So yeah, I'm very happy with how they started it, and it's intriguing how they started. So I liked that. Now let's get into the next part. And again, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, Daryl, for showing the love and the support. It's already about to be an amazing stream, y'all. I can already feel it. We got like 20 seconds. So I'm gonna use it to drink water. And I like their vibes. Their music sounds like the music I play at the beginning of my streams. No cap. Yes, period. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? See what else they got.
Hey everyone, thanks for showing up. Honestly, like, I love that everybody keeps coming up and supporting us and doing everything that they can to show us that women and femmes are very, very important in the game industry and in the community. So welcome back. It's March. Cool. It's Women's History Month. And you know we had to show up and show out. So this is our Dames4Games spring showcase. How cute everybody is. My name is Destiny, and I am your wonderful hostess with the mostest, but I also run Dames4Games as the founder and director.
That's cool.
And I'm also so lucky to have someone who keeps me on my toes about snacks, and, you know, to have my crush also on. So I'll let my crush introduce themselves first.
That's so funny.
I mean, that could be anyone at this point, Destiny.
No,
it's me.
It's definitely you. It's definitely you.
Yeah,
I'm snack check. Yeah, she's snack check.
Hello, friends. I'm Samantha Bayard. I'm an actor based in the UK. You might know me as Karlak in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm also now in Star Wars The Old Republic, the forthcoming marathon. That might be out already, 5th of March. That's when it comes out. And the upcoming Fading Echo, Jasmine Beulah, a woman, a femme, has written that. And Indie Studio New Tales. And so I'm here to plug that as well.
I love her accent.
And if you want to know more about the industry, I
love people that have accents.
Interviews with folks called It Takes a Village, which will also take you to GDC and PAX East this year. Yeah, but super busy. That's cool. Trying to keep it in very short, but it's nice to be busy, and it's lovely to be asked back again.
We love it
so much. I really appreciated it. Yeah, I'll hand over to Snack Queen over here.
Snack Queen is funny.
Yeah. Yes, Queen. I like that. Snack Queen. Hi, I am the resident Dames4Games Snack Queen. Hi, Christine. And I, again, don't have any snacks, but we're going to just leave Des alone about that, okay? But I'm super happy to be here. I'm a content creator advocate, mental health advocate, constantly, as you guys know, working on global domination. And I love working with Dames4Games to spotlight women and femme individuals. I want to make sure I say that right.
No,
okay, yes, and femme individuals in the gaming industry. Because I love what we do, and I'm excited for what's in the show. I saw some of the trailers, and I know you guys are gonna love them too.
Oh, we have
Matt that I didn't get to watch this live on Friday.
The show. We have a lot of games, a lot of trailers, a lot of spotlights, and we couldn't do this without our partners. So I want to give a shout out to Wings. They're incredible. They're the ones hosting the Women's Day sale on Steam. If you don't know, now you know. And also Women-Led Games, who helped put together the pre-show you saw earlier with Pink Fairy and Shell, and one of the developers behind Letters Lost, which I hope you check out that game. It's so cool. It's so spooky, and she just does a great job at like voicing the character, which we also have some amazing people in here who voice a lot of really cool characters. And since this showcase is happening March 6th, then that is out, and you can go check it out right now. We also want to give a shout out to our, I had a brain fart for a second. We also want to give a shout out to our broadcast partners who have continued to rock with us for the past 3 years. IGN, Twitch, GameSpot, PC Gamer, you guys are the best, all the love. And we're going to jump right into this showcase. So grab your snacks if you have them, unlike Christine, and enjoy the show.
Grab y'all snacks. We're going to watch a show. Grab y'all snacks. And I need to grab some food. So grab your snacks, y'all. Okay. Deep Fog
Hi, my name is Anka,
okay.
and I'm a co-founder and games producer at Symmetry Break Studio in Hamburg.
Cool.
We're making Deep Fog Signals, an atmospheric horror puzzle game about ruthless isolation in a hostile environment.
Okay.
Where you and your tiny remaining expedition crew have no idea if your last desperate effort is going to pay off. In Deep Fog Signals, you use limited bandwidth to coordinate your 4 unstable crewmates while the clock is ticking. You conduct esoteric research that could change the world, interpret strange signals from the deep, and make choices that dictate life or death.
This is cool.
And if I'm honest, it's mostly death.
It's
My name is Franziska, and I'm a visual artist. I've studied illustration in Hamburg. And
wait, hold on. It's the fact that homegirl said, if I could be honest, it's mostly death, and start laughing. That is so funny, bro. I was not expecting to do that. She was just like, okay, continue. That was actually funny.
Favorite part about this line of work is the ability to make stories come to life. I've been working with Anke and the team on Deep Fog Signals. Currently, I'm helping with concept art and 2D assets.
Yeah, says fire.
Garbage. Do that all over again. Thanks for the feedback.
Our team is a bunch of those feelsy, artsy, story-loving people. We're likely all scarred for life by one thing or another.
Choice-based games.
So we decided to make games about it, and we regretted it soon enough. But you know what? All the horror and suffering we've subjected ourselves to will have been worth it as long as you play our game. And also end up regretting it. Ooh, that's some nasty shit. Oh no.
Right?
No, he's not all right. We make games as an act of resistance, actually, at our studio to regain control and agency about the narratives that surround us. To tell stories where regular or marginalized people can enact change, and to work through our players' demons.
Okay, Deep Fog Signals. Okay, cool.
Hey, I'm Ray. I'm co-art director and narrative designer of Tethergeist, a whimsical, cozy, yet brutal precision platformer.
Okay, also 2 totally different type of studios. Like, if you look, you got one that's like killer vibes. Like, you gotta like figure things out over here, do this and that. And then you go over here and it's like whimsical, and this it's cool. Like, I like seeing things like this that show totally different types of games, like I said before.
In Tethergeist, you play as May, a young rebel who, despite the counsel of her village elders, has
May's
struck out on a dangerous pilgrimage to a sacred temple called the Fount of Souls. For hundreds of years, May's people have used their powers of astral projection to travel to the fount. But May is different. Her spirit travel is limited by a tether. So while her peers can travel effortlessly to the temple in one trip, May has to take the long and hard way. As May ventures away from her village, she encounters rigorous obstacles, hidden secrets, strange creatures, wacky townsfolk, hot-tubbing spirits, and Foil, a scholar who brings to light knowledge long lost to May's people.
Foil's cute too! They got a vibe!
To the spirit realm, and the legendary healing powers supposedly hidden within the Fount of Souls.
Okay.
May's limited mobility and accompanying pain is inspired by our programmer's daughter, who has spina bifida, and myself, who has struggled for most of my life with chronic pain from endometriosis. Tethergeist is meant to be an inspiring story about overcoming obstacles despite our limitations.
That's
it's full of beautiful environments and cozy and encouraging messaging,
I like how colorful
perfectly offsets the brutal, borderline masochistic, yet forgiving gameplay. The world of Tethergeist was inspired by Hayao Miyazaki and Avatar: The Last Airbender. The art was inspired by Gree and Hyperlight Drifter. And gameplay was inspired by Donkey Kong and, of course, Celeste. If that sounds like something you'd be into, you should go check out Tether Guys. It's coming to Steam and Switch in 2026, and we can't wait for you to play it.
Okay. This game looks like a lot of fun. I don't know if I would play this offline or online yet, because you guys know how I am. I get real personal about some of my games, and I'll be like, I'm playing it. This is for me. But this looks actually really cool. It's super cute. I love how colorful everything is. And I love the story behind it. It's really focusing on mobility and how having limits to your mobility doesn't limit you in life. And I love that. Like, she ate with these, they are eating with these bars, y'all. So women are just amazing. So I think that's really cool. And like I said, this one will be one like I might play offline, like how I played Scott Pilgrim a little bit with y'all, and then I played offline. For the rest, like I've been playing with hubby offline. This might be one of those because it looks cool, and I feel like it'll be a good cozy game that I can get immersed with. But if you guys really want me to play online, let me know. Like with y'all, stream it. 'Cause it's actually pretty cool. Mitch, I think I have heard
I'm
of this
Greta,
one.
or Ygret, and I'm an artist, a musician, a craniosacral therapist, and a game dev. I started mostly doing visual art and music, and then I started doing animation as kind of a way to combine them.
Cool.
And then for some reason, apparently that wasn't enough, so then I went towards game dev. I then teamed up with a more experienced programmer, Amos. We were able to combine our skills to make a small game that ended up being, you know, kind of visually and sonically and spiritually, I think, sort of interesting. It's called Margot. It was about a girl who's feeling existential about her friend moving away. Since then, we've been working on a sequel for it, which is called Mitch, and it's about that friend who's moved away and is sort of like navigating, kind of like rerouting herself. Since I'm kind of like artsy fartsy, like I really like the idea of like games as just like a medium for art. I like that they kind of allow you to like pull someone into a world and then hold them there for a while.
Like
it's definitely the most challenging medium that I've ever learned, but I find it equally rewarding. It also pushes me to grow as an artist, I think, because I've sort of realized the importance of like having a really sort of strong like artistic or emotional foundation to a project.
So cool,
like learning different ways of like how to hold on to that throughout kind of the long stages of development. Through game dev, I've also learned that I love to draw animal characters. Doug, if you guys know what that show is. And I've even been like dabbling in bugs on this game.
Doug is a really old
Mitch
show.
is sort of set in the future, so the background is kind of that like humans have left, and then sort of animals and bugs and stuff have sort of taken over the cities. And even though it's set in a city, it's more sort of about like reconnecting with like earthliness. I also learned that I love to make sound effects, and it's actually one of my favorite parts. I've been using a combination of modular synthesis and sampling. I love that it's kind of like a puzzle to like get the sound that you want. So you're sort of like chasing it with your skills kind of, and then, you know, also your creativity. Oh, grain delay. Thanks D4G for all that you do. I love to see what the girls are up to.
Nerd out. I love it.
Wishlist Mitch on Steam.
I love that. Oh, it's cool.
Have you ever had a meal that made you look at life a little differently?
Yes.
Good evening, chef.
Everything.
Could I please have some ramen?
What if, in a cooking game, carrot slices reassured your guest, and chili flakes gave them courage?
Hold on.
This is Soup for Soul, where every bowl tells a story, and ingredients actually fuel conversations.
Hello. We are Peace and Quiet Games, and we are the dev team behind Soup for Soul.
I like that name, that's cool.
In our game, you run a quaint Japanese ramen shop, craft every bowl your way, and shape your guests' heartfelt stories with your cooking choices.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Now that is unique.
The initial idea for Soup for Soul was portraying a Japanese sushi chef. But over the time, we figured that hot dishes might be a way better choice, so we ended up with hot ramen bowls, because we wanted to give the player a sense of warmth and coziness.
That's
Another
cool.
very important aspect in our game is that
Like,
we
who drew
bring
that back
strong
there? 'Cause
game
my
mechanics
goodness.
and a strong narrative
That's amazing.
equally
She's
together.
drawn this? Oh
I'm
my
a story-driven game fan myself, but I tend to get bored very easily when the mechanics are weak, or if there are never-ending
Me all day.
cutscenes where there's no gameplay at all. So if you know what I mean and you agree, then Soup for Soul might be the game for you.
We'd be super happy if you had a look at our brand new Steam page and gave us a wishlist. Our next milestone is to finalize a playable demo, so keep an eye on our socials to make sure you don't miss anything that's going on in our kitchen.
I sure will. I love it. That's me all day, y'all. I love cooking games. I love some cooking games. Oh, they was
Hello,
ready.
I'm Camila, one of the founders of Lusky, an indie game studio based in São Paulo, Brazil. And in our projects, I make...
Hold on, stop. The accent, I'm in love. They need to stop showing people with all these great accents. I have no cool accent, and I hear all these cool accents. I just love culture. She came out with this amazing accent. I'm like, oh my god.
We work as a game producer and business developer.
Sound like,
we are at DAMES4GAMES this year to showcase our most recent launch, Capote.
Oh, is it like a card game?
It's an online multiplayer game where up to 6 players play against each other in card games. Okay. Inspired by classic Brazilian games we play with friends in bars here in Brazil.
Hi, my name is Marina, and I'm the art director and concept artist responsible for the game Capote. At the beginning of the project, we did an extensive research to find what makes Brazil a unique country in its culture and what we have in common with the global south.
All these art styles are so cool.
Our game was born. A warm sunset, cold beer, fun card game with friends, an experience that feels like home.
And that's relatable. Everybody can relate together and play card games.
Eu sou Paula, eu sou responsável pelo marketing do Capote nas redes sociais da Lusky. Desde quando a gente começou a criar nossas redes sociais,
we've always had a clear goal.
Objetivo era construir uma comunicação
to build communication that is close, accessible, and genuine with our audience.
E mais próxima ali com o nosso público.
That's cool. Oh, and it's a drinking card game. They get it down. On social media, our lighter, humorous, and informal tone, much closer to the players that are playing it, and is a key part of our process of building a community. That's cool. Yeah, they over here drinking games, not speaking as a company, but from the development to the player in a direct and honest way. That's cool. A closer relationship has strengthened our company and brought us even closer together with our audience. This is currently in early access on Steam, so this is cool.
Thank you, DAMES4GAMES, for the invite, and we can't wait to see other great games women have been creating.
This is cool. That's one I would play too. But I didn't know it was a drinking game too, so it's funny as heck, because I wonder if they can get just slumped. Like, you playing the game, you put a card down, pop, like you got a drink, and they just over here like, and they still got to play the game, you know? I wonder.
Hello, I'm Irini, and I'm leading a team of 5 to develop a food vs. mold themed story-rich indie RPG known as Foodomina.
Okay. Vibes.
In Foodomina, you play as 2 personified food girls, Takoyaki and Tempura, in their cosmic battle against mold people. You explore a whimsical food-themed galaxy rich in flavor, adventure through cute towns, make food friends, and battle mold people in delightfully absurd, pun-fueled combat to save the universe from mold infection. But the mold people used to be food people, just like you. So maybe there's another way, and somehow, some way, food puns are involved. I'm the creative director and artist, and I've always had a vision of cultivating creatively empowering gaming experiences for gamers like myself. And Foodomina's concept started with just combining my favorite things at the time, which were personifying inanimate objects, food, and space.
Nice. That's cool. Also very unique. It's cool that you can cure
people. From there, it grew
too.
from wanting to take the dishes we love and turn them into fully realized personified characters and explore what stories they have to tell. And now we have a growing mold army of kids, artists, and gamers alike getting involved in development through playtesting, fan art, making their own food soners or mold soners, and even cosplay. Engaging with our community, learning about other cultures and history, and sharing a mutual love for food has given our dev journey so much fulfillment. Hey guys, I'm Isabella and I do PR and sound design for Foodomina, where I voice a character that we're super excited for you to meet.
Who is it? I'm ready.
There's a whole bunch of new characters, environments, and storylines that we can't wait for you to play. A lot of the new characters are actually foods that you guys requested and we designed. Stay tuned for our major demo update coming in Q2 of 2026.
Oh my god, and the demo's out? Oh y'all, we gotta play that one. Hold on, I have too many that are on my list. But that is definitely cute, and I like that it kind of. It's not really Stardew Valley vibes, but kind of, in a way. And like I said, I like that you can cure people. Like, give me an objective where I'm helping people, I'm in it. So I like that, and it's about food, y'all. We might have to play that one on stream. I'm not gonna lie to you, because we are big backs here, so we get to meet food people, and we get to cure some that are apparently the mold, but food people, and I get to fly through space and fly through food, like. This might be one of them games where we just do like a indie game night, or like a demo. We try one demo out, each week or something. I don't know. We gotta find like a rhythm, and I'll kind of figure out what to do. But I think that'll be cool because a lot of these I can totally see myself playing, and I'm gonna add to the wish list like literally after the stream. Just like I did the last time when we were watching that other showcase, and I was like, I'm adding this literally, y'all. I'm about to do the same. So that one was a good one, and I liked it. And I like that we get to see everybody's like design studio and like the developer studio, and like how it looks in the background and like what they're wearing, because everybody has their own vibe, and it's cool to see their creative like aesthetic before they even talk about the game. It's kind of cool. It's giving. Come close. No, I'm not gonna come closer. Socket.
Hi,
what?
My name is Masha.
That was kind of creepy.
I'm the artist and art director of our small game Socket.
Socket is a first-person psychological horror where you play as a social worker who obeys a wall socket. According to your work contract, you are assigned to live in a house where you must uncover all the secrets of its residents and get to the bottom of a terrifying tragedy that happened many years ago. Lying, spying, digging for trash. These are the basic tasks of your workday. By the way, here is a small insider detail. We came up with the idea of a voice coming from the socket because of our noisy neighbors. We could actually hear them through the wall socket.
Oh, wow.
In our game, we combine 2D and 3D graphics.
I draw the characters from 8 different projections, which creates a sense of volume. Textures, animations, cutscenes, concept art. I create all of this myself in my own style.
Like
almost everything you see in the game is carefully made from scratch.
It's crazy.
I'm developing the game together with my husband.
It's amazing.
He's a programmer, a writer, and also a bit of a 3D artist.
I'm gonna do that to my husband, y'all. I'm gonna have him put something on and be like, look,
exactly
I hope you reveal, and he ain't gonna show us
because you end up doing everything. Still, that's our small but wonderfully well-coordinated team.
Cute.
And perhaps a talking wall socket isn't the strangest thing that will surprise you. Each resident has a unique story, and their actions can sometimes reveal far more about them than their words ever could. And who knows where workaholism and total devotion to your job might lead you.
To find out, stay tuned and wishlist Socket right now.
Okay, that one was cool.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed all of those developer spotlights. I say this all the time, but I love getting a behind the scenes look at what it takes to create a game, because I think the general consumer doesn't know all the work that goes behind it, all of the editing, the voice acting, the building of the scenes and the story,
the marketing.
I mean,
too,
it's a work of art in so many different ways. It's like an onion with all. Like, why did I use onion? Onion is such
layers.
There's just so many layers. Anyways, yes, layers. There's so many layers. I don't know. I'm hungry. That's why I thought onion. But I'm gonna pass the mic. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Sam, who's going to give us some information about the sales.
So all the games you're seeing today are part of our Steam event, and you can wishlist, follow, learn more about each title you're seeing.
And I
if
sure will.
Stands out to you, where we really encourage you to check it out, support the developers behind it. As you can see, there's a lot of small micro indies here, and so every review counts, every wishlist counts.
That is so cool. Out the stream shot, which I missed.
And now we're gonna throw it to Snack Queen.
Snack. I love it. I think that should definitely be my moniker. Speaking of Snack Queen, and you speaking of Onion, one of the games I'm really, really excited about. Well, we have a few cooking games, so make sure you guys are watching because I love food games, and there's like a few food games in this showcase. So let me know which one's your favorite down below. Anyways, I want to shout out our content creators and our streamers that are co-streaming, that are charity streaming for us. Thank you so much. Dames4Games is very grateful for all of the time you take to help us with our vision and with our organization. Cool. And speaking of, we are currently doing a month-long fundraising event, and you can support Dames4Games and everything we do by donating or also showcasing the creators that are working with us on your socials. So thank you.
That's cool. You might find your new favorite creator on Twitch. Just saying. I know I've found a bunch that I now follow. But
I'm still finding people.
Wrapping this up because we have something very special coming up that we've not done before. We usually do interviews, but this time we're doing a roundtable, and we have some incredible individuals, some leaders of innovation that are going to sit down and have a very candid talk with us about the industry, their role in it, and what they'd like to see in the future. I was going to name them, but they're amazing, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So sit back, relax, and get ready for this conversation. You are not going to want to miss it.
All right, y'all, let's see what the combo is. We got special guests, we got combos.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever Dames4Games Roundtable. I have brought together some amazing trailblazers, some beautiful innovators who we're going to kind of sit together. Like, honestly, I'm not going to talk as much because I know I talk all the time. I'm going to let them talk. I'm going to pose the question, and then they're going to discuss how they kind of navigate the game industry, the community, the space, because I believe it's something that a lot of femmes and women would really connect with as they're either getting into development, going into school for it, or entering the industry themselves. And what better way to learn how to navigate the industry than from veterans who have basically carved their own space and oh God, I think all of you have inspired me in different ways because I've all had conversations with you, and I just want to share that inspiration with our community and beyond. So
thank you for that.
Let's get started.
We need all
First
the tea
off,
with this
I would
industry.
like to introduce Mary Kish from Twitch, and I'm going to let her give a little bit of a background about herself before we go to the next person.
Have you guys heard of any of these
my name is
people
Mary, and I
introduced?
now head the community at Twitch, which is such a wonderful and exciting job. Before that, I actually worked as a game reviewer and producer at GameSpot.com. So I have been in the games industry for several decades now, shockingly. But it's currently my honor to represent over 7 million streamers on Twitch every month.
That's cool.
That's awesome. That's incredible. Thank you, Mary.
I love it.
All right, and next, I think that's really important. You also love what you do. Next up, we have Rihanna. Rihanna does a lot of different amazing things. And I knew I was going to mess up and not remember all of them. So I'm going to throw it to her so she could tell you a little bit about what she does in the gaming space.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm Rihanna Manuel Pena. I am one half of DNR Media Consulting, which is a video game consulting firm. Inside DNR, my partner Danny and I do video game writing. We do brand and marketing and messaging. We help with PR and communications. We do press releases.
So basically everything,
content
girl.
reviews.
You do it
we
all.
do diversity reviews, like kind of like you name it, we do it. Simply because
everything.
We've done all of those things in different capacities over the course of our careers, which have been a combined 30 plus years. So we've done it all. And also, I am a content creator. I am formerly of What's Good Games. Shout out to those women, amazing people. And currently a part of Gamertag Radio alongside Danny Pena, Paris Lilly, and Peter Toledo.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah, if you can think of a job in gaming, I've
gaming.
probably done it or worked for the people who do it.
She sound like a
See, I told you it was a lot. There was no way I was going to remember all
She
that.
said basically everything.
Incredible. And that just shows you that you can start off doing all kinds of things, and there are different pathways to get into the industry. There are not just one distinct way. Like, you don't have to be just a developer, or you don't have to be just a content creator. You can do whatever you want. And the next guest has carved their own space and has done some incredible things. You might have seen her on the news, you might have seen her on TV. Letta J, aka J Watts, please introduce yourself to the community.
Thank you so much, Des. So happy to be here. I am Letta J, that is my artistic name. I'm a Grammy-winning recording artist and published songwriter. And created Coexist Gaming, which is actually an agency. We're a full-service solution that just gets brands, talents, and products in front of the next generation.
Nice.
At the core of what we do, we design and we build worlds, both in real life and digitally, and then we gamify them.
Cool.
So I own a 3-story gaming and creator lounge in Times Square.
Wow.
That was called the Soho House for gamers and creators.
That's crazy.
And our entire goal is just to really serve as a cultural bridge that creates this very authentic and immersive ecosystem.
Y'all, do you know how hard
that just
it is
reflects not only what the next generation actually gathers
to have a building? Sorry, real quick. You know how hard it is to get a building in New York, in Soho? Like, do y'all understand? You gotta be able to pull some weight to be able to be in Soho and have a building like a whole studio, like a 3-story studio in Soho is crazy. So shout out to all the women here, but that I've been to New York. I heard how much some of this stuff is and the work it takes. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. You said hello. I just finished my stream. Oh, hi, Nina. How are you? Beautiful. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How's your Monday been? And what did you eat today? And hello, how did your stream go? Tell me everything. Were you still playing Life is Strange? I need to know. You're joining us right now. We're watching the Dames4Games showcase that I missed on Friday. I was so bummed that I missed it because I was working and had like back-to-back meetings, and I couldn't like watch TV and do the meetings because I had to be on camera the whole time for my 9 to 5. So here we are, catching up, and it's really good so far. They just did they showed a lot of the developer spotlights, so we got to see a lot of new cozy games that are in the works, and now they're having a round table. So I wanted to get a little bit of the round
but
table.
how community centric we are, and most importantly, how we are the solutions for a lot of businesses that want to.
And I'll move my camera back to its normal spot, but I want everybody to see the names.
That's what's up.
So that's
all
cool.
right. Okay. No, I mean, like, it's so nice to be among so many talented women who are like making moves in an industry that I think my entire community loves, and
it's
I
been
love.
good. I'm eating
Next
cereal,
up, we have
Golden
someone
Crisp, and
who
yes, I played.
not only is working on their own games, but making an incredible documentary about one of these innovators,
Golden
one
Crisp.
of these
How was
women
Golden
who
Crisp?
have been in the game industry for a long time
couldn't get
and
into it, even
knows
as a
what she's
kid.
talking about. Teresa, tell us a little bit about you and what you do in the
learn
industry.
about Teresa now, y'all.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Hi, I'm Teresa Lung. And yes, I make games. I've made over 10 games, and I'm also a documentary filmmaker, and I work in emerging tech.
Wow.
So the documentary that you're referring to is about pioneering game designer Brenda Romero. And then I'm also doing outreach for the documentary with games and through games.
You said
I do both serious
I've
games
never
as well as
heard of
entertaining
Dames4
games. So
Games.
I'm
I love
super
seeing so
happy
many
to be
women
here.
of color
And
in
I'm also an
gaming spaces.
educator.
Yes.
I teach part-time at Vassar College.
This woman does everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a showcase, and it's cool. You can like sign up as a creator. So if you're a creator, you can actually sign up to be a part of Dames4Games and ask for like a application. So you should do it, Nina. It'd be really cool to see you in there and be a part. I think you should do it. And they showcase a lot. So it's for women of all different walks of life, and people that identify as women, and I think the proper term is femmy or femme individuals. I'm learning, y'all, so correct me if I'm missing anything. And yeah, so it's really inclusive, which is really cool, and it's really spotlighting women and everything they do for the women as a whole in the gaming space, women as a whole in tech space, women developers. I mean, everything. So it's really cool. So they did this, and it was on GameSpot, and IGN is a sponsor for them as well. I think it's called Women Led. It was a sponsor, and I'm missing another one. I think it was like Wings But it's really cool. She said, I'm definitely going to check it out. You should. So I wanted to watch it live. Usually I'm like gaming or doing something, but I was like, I really want to watch this. And, you know, people can join if they're busy or doing whatever. Totally understand. But I thought it would just be really cool to watch and just have women spotlight, like no matter what. But you should definitely check it out. So I've also Daryl will hear this news. Daryl, you getting on the tea today because Daryl's in here. but I've also applied to be a part of their program also. Daryl's like, really? Yes, I have. To be fair, before which Nina, you don't know, and I'll share this and then we'll get back to Dames for Games because this is awesome. Everything that they're doing. I'm all about women everything. Like there's a women's guild on Twitch, like there's a women's groups here, there's women's group, like I'm all about it. So I'm just happy that we're getting highlighted, showcased, because women do a lot. Especially me and you, Nina, we know because we wives now, so women do a lot. But you didn't hear this in the beginning because I know you were streaming, Nina, but before I found out the news that I told y'all earlier, I had actually applied for, she said, period. Okay. Facts. I had actually applied for Dames for Games creative program first. So, I wasn't expecting to hear anything from either place. Like I applied to different organizations that I felt fit our castle, fit the Crown Squad, fit me, and that really amplify voices in the way that I really have always wanted to, whether it be myself or others. So I was really surprised when Black girl gamers reached out. So like I said, I just put myself out there. That was the goal. So, and I know that I've seen multiple people that are part of multiple guilds, groups, organizations. So I was like, this is really cool. Then I'm going to put myself out everywhere and just see what happens. So, Nina, like I said, you should 100%, you would be amazing. And I think you should really look into, even though I know you're in school and all this stuff, you don't have to do much if you don't want to, but if you do want to participate, like Dames for Games as charity, which I really like, that's what really drew me, is they like to give back to the community. So I was like, that's really cool. And they do these showcases. So I was really interested in that and just learning more about it. It's intriguing to me to see other women doing things that everyday women dream of doing, and they're like, we know you can actually do this. So you said, I love that for you. When you put good out to the world, it comes back to you. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you. So yes, I'm a part of Black Girl Gamers, which is freaking phenomenal. It's so exciting. And I have so much to learn. So, and I'm wanting to learn from everybody. Like there's not just one group for everybody. That's why there's so many groups. There's so many guilds. So Nina, you should find one. And Dames for Games is really amazing. And like, you'll see a lot of streamers that are involved that you probably already know. There's a couple that I knew that I didn't even like know about. I seen like Dames for Games from iChristine, which you know, because iChristine would play with Jazzy all the time and many other people. But I think I was just shocked at like how big it's growing and how fast it's getting and how fast it's growing and like all this stuff. So like there's people that I would follow or see or know, and they're like, oh yeah, like this is and I'm seeing the announcements. I'm like, wait, I know these people. Like they're streamers just like me, and like they're streamers that are like, you know, like our range, Nina, or greater. So I'm like, this is really cool. That they just give different levels of streamers a chance and opportunity. So I love that. So yeah, so I'm loving these communities that are being built, these groups that are being built. So you should definitely try it. And thank you so much for your love and your support and your kindness and saying what I put out in the world, I'm getting back. I've definitely received that. Thank you, God, and thank you, Jesus. But also I pray the same for you and all of you guys watching. Like this is a group effort. This is a group project, y'all. The castle here is a group project, and it's about us. It's not just about me. So I pray that you guys have these opportunities. Whatever you want to do in life, do it. Just do it right now. Like, why not? I mean, we're all able, we're all, you know, here and alive, thank God. And we all have the opportunity to do it. And if you today don't have an opportunity to do it, find out why, go research how to do it and go do it. You got it. Because literally that's what I did. I didn't have an opportunity to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I researched it and I did it. So you can do it. So Nina, I think you should give it a try and see, you know, what comes of it. But like I've been applying to different opportunities because I really want to give back to our communities, women and Black women. And I think it's really amazing to be a part of these groups and be able to connect with other people, because I know we're all online, but connection is everything. Community is everything, and really be able to build not only for yourselves, but for each other. Because I mean, the world needs love and healing right now. So the more you can connect with others, I think that's how we bridge a lot more love than hate, and a lot more love and peace, you know, than chaos. So that's my spiel. I'll stop yapping and we'll get back to it. You said, thank you for promoting that. And amen. Of course, girl. I see you with your scriptures. If you guys don't know, follow Nina is okay. She does scriptures at the end of her streams, which I think is dope. Cause I'm like, now I got to start writing them down. And I got to catch her last stream. She's playing the Life is Strange, the last one before this one that's going to come out on the 26th of this month. So you guys got to go watch her streams. And it's funny because she gets frustrated when she can't find stuff. So I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Nina, you get in your head and you're like, then you guys sit here and watch me. It's so peaceful and it's so comfortable. Like, don't ever get in your head about it. Just continue streaming and keep going and be like, guys, we're going to figure it out. If it takes me all day, this is what it is. If you need to go get a snack, get a snack. Like, just roll into it because it's naturally good and it's funny and I love it. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
All right, and so we're going to jump right into it because we don't have a lot of time, but we're going to make the most of the time we do have. The question that I wanted to pose to you, incredible ladies, today is how to move through this space without feeling completely burnt out, letting it get to you to where you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Because sometimes it can be toxic, sometimes it can be really hard. This is for women, but like, Daryl, you probably need to hear this too. And like being those strong representations for other girls who might want to get into gaming. So I will throw it to Mary first. And then Mary, you can throw it. We'll do it like tag, like telephone. And then Mary, you pick someone, and then we'll go all that. We'll go through everybody.
Smart.
Okay.
I like how you say LOL. It's true.
That's such a wonderful way to start, and thanks for letting me be the first. I think that in my time in games, I have often found myself to be the only woman in a room, often the only person that looks like me in a space. And I used to really find that very intimidating. And I would, I have a bit of a people-pleasing tendency as well. And so my thought would be don't walk the boat, you know, be very quiet, try to be careful with how much space I took up. And it took me a long time to find my voice. Generally, I would say that
that's real.
It is important to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And in order to forge a path, that means that you will be putting yourself in tough spots regularly.
I love that.
And in my time, the times that I reflect and I'm the proudest of myself, I feel like I've grown a lot or I've accomplished something. It's actually the times I've been the most uncomfortable.
Love it. So true.
So it doesn't always feel good in the moment. But my advice to people is to love discomfort and to get really adjusted to speaking up, even when it feels a little uncomfortable, and sometimes saying the thing that you don't think is popular and taking up that space unapologetically and learning how to do that for yourself and reminding you that you don't forge a path just for yourself. You forge a path for everyone behind you. And so every time I'm a little uncomfortable and I feel like I'm doing something for the first time and I might make a mistake or I might embarrass myself, I recognize that there's probably a lot of girls and women in this industry that would love the position that I have, or they would love to be the next person in my position. And it's my job to make it easier for them to get there.
Oh my gosh,
so
she
ate
with this.
Friendliest answer, but my honest answer is that I've gotten really good at being like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. And then being like, well, here I go anyway. So yeah, that's really how I do it. I'd love to hear from Rihanna on this because I think there's a lot of times where I've also found that you have been unapologetically taking up space, and I really respect that about you, and I think it's important to recognize that we kind of are all doing it in this group.
That's cool.
Yeah, thanks, Mary. And it's
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Before we get into Rihanna's, Mary ate this up. And I'm gonna say why really quick. And I'm sure all of them are about to eat this question up because this is a big question for women. And I love that we're watching this together. So that way I can just say 2 cents here and there and then we keep watching. But the reason why I love what Mary said, because the question was about how do you avoid burnout in this industry? And I have faced it. Daryl in the chat has talked about it many times. And he's a guy, but he's a woman advocate. So he is very much an ally to us women, and he supports us women. Like he said earlier, Black queens and the queens. I think, and even Nina, I think you at one time had talked about it. There's many of us in this industry now, even if we're, no matter what our size is, and I don't really justify or look at myself, especially anymore when it comes to streaming based on size. I looked at myself based on character, and I look at everybody else like that too. I don't care if you have 20 million, 50 million, or you got 2 people that are rolling with you. What is your character, right? That says more about you in this industry than anything. And I think Mary ate this up because it showed a lot of character when she said, I understand and I've realized over time that it's not just what I'm doing today, it's the people behind me that are coming up right after me. So it's not me just working on my journey, it's the impact I'm having for everybody else behind me. That is crazy amazing of an answer. Like, I wish I could go and shake that woman's hand, because so many people, he said, Daryl says, your impact is more than numbers, facts. And Mary ate that answer up with that, because it is. It's not about just you and the numbers and just what you can do for your position. It's the people that are looking up to you, the people that are following you in your direction. And it's true. Like, even me and my platform, and Daryl and his and all of us, we are leaders in a way. Yeah, we're not taking on a whole responsibility for your life. If you make a decision, that's your decision. Like, if you're like, hey, I threw a bottle in a window and I got arrested, that's on you. Well, I can't, but I was watching Queen Sierra's gaming stream at the time. It's her fault. Like, that's not how this works. You know what I mean? But it is my job in some ways, for me personally, to be a leader in this position, and to help other people, and to be someone that you want to see, right? Like, I don't want to just get on here, and sometimes, yeah, I may not have on makeup or this and that, but a lot of people can reflect and appreciate that. Whether you're a woman, identify as a woman or whatever, you tired, you want to have your bra if you want to have no makeup on, have no makeup on, because when you come and turn on my stream, you get to be comfortable too, and you're gonna see somebody that's looking like you, just as comfortable, no makeup. I may have on a sports bra instead of a regular bra. I may have my hair pulled up. I may be tired. I may whatever. And you're going to be like, dude, this is literally me today. I had a rough day. And I'm like, y'all, I had a rough day too, but we about to game. We about to have some fun. And now you're out of that rut that you were in, right? It's not just about me. It's about all of you too. That's why I say it's about us. He said, nah, you're grown. You broke that window, that bottle, with that bottle yourself. I didn't put a pew to your head. You broke that window, you stupid. True. Nina says, yes, because it's true. We're all in this together. And I'm such a big advocate for that. I love what Mary said, because I have not heard anybody in a high position say that. There's people that I work with now in 9 to 5, and these people are getting like $1 million like bonuses, $1 million. Okay. These people are bankrolling, and they don't say stuff like that. So to hear another woman say, I'm doing this not only for me, but to make it easier for you when you come up. I mean, just period. That is just phenomenal to say that. And it's true. Like, I'm gaming for me and enjoying it, but this is also for you guys. That's why I wanted to join a group, because it's about us. What can I do for you, right? Like Nina, I'm like, girl, I'm about to watch your stream on this, and it's not me being like fake or unauthentic or all these things. This is genuinely who I am. This is how my Black mama raised me to be. You don't just go and walk in a room for you walk in a room for others, and you go help somebody else out if they need help, right? And you ask them if they need help. Now, if they say no, that's different, but don't just go in a room and be like, well, it's all about me. No, you go ask around and make sure that everybody else have something to drink, that everybody else have something to eat, because that's who she raised me to be, and that's who she is. She's a very caring person. So to hear these answers in the industry, yeah, I could talk about this all day, but I think it's phenomenal. So I can't wait to hear what Rihanna says. I know Mary didn't focus too much on the burnout per se, but I love what she said about taking up space and being uncomfortable. Because like right now, all these things I'm doing, y'all, is 100% uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable every day. I'm waking up, I'm like, oh my God. Like now on stream, I'm comfortable. But now I'm doing my series of Get Cozy with Queen, which I have to like record some more because I'm like, oh, I'm behind. I got to catch up on that. And I tell myself, it's fine. You're already getting uncomfortable. Like I took that last day 3 video and I was outside with a freaking selfie stick recording. Like, I don't do that. I'm uncomfortable, right? Like I'm reaching out to these groups. I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, are they going to pull me apart and be like, we need her to be more like this. We need this. We need this. Like, I don't know, but I'm uncomfortable. And that's okay. That's the beautiful part of it. What she said is true. Being uncomfortable is how I grow. If I wasn't uncomfortable and wouldn't have applied to these groups or applied to these creative programs, I wouldn't get in. It's just that. So apply to get in the room and hopefully you do. And if you don't, it's okay. You'll get into the other one, but you got to get uncomfortable. And it's so true. So Mary Kiss, shout out to you. I hope one day I run into you and I get to shake your hand because I'm not going to forget that name now. Bro said, I do what I do to show that there are other people out there like me that have ADHD and are introverts. I'm here to show you that there's a safe space for us. That's right. That's right. Period. That's what it's about. And I hope people watch this later and see that. Like, this is a safe space, a safe environment. This is for us. It's a lot that's going on in the world, and you just need a place to go. Sometimes people just need a place to go. They don't even care what the person is streaming, what they talking about, what's going on. They just need a place to go. And I pray that everybody finds us, you know, Queen Sierra Gaming, myself, Just Call Me Daryl, Nina is okay. Go find your place and just be there and know that you're safe and you can shut your mind off and just enjoy for once and live life, because that's how life is meant to be lived. Nina says, yes, we definitely don't want to be the type of people who close the door behind them so others can't succeed. It's true. You know, you can ask anybody anything here. And I agree. I know all of us would stand up in a heartbeat just to help somebody out. And it's true, because you never know when they can help you back, you know? So why close the door to somebody? So I think that was amazing what Mary said. I'm really interested to see what Brianna's going to say as well. And the other ladies, Jay and Teresa. But yeah, that was really good. She ate so good I had to stop and talk about it. I was like,
very true. We've had conversations about this too, where, you know, you're not always going to have backup in the room. You know, something that I'm sure all of us have heard at some point in our careers, you know, we've got some time in is, you know, look for the helpers, or, you know, find somebody who will back you up. And there's a lot of times when there isn't anyone there to back you up, and there aren't people who will repeat your ideas so everybody knows it was yours and not the person who tries to take credit for it. And, you know, there's a lot of times we're out here on our own, and you know, especially folks in like Teresa's position or in Jay's position, where like no one's done what you've done, right? Like you have to figure it out for yourself. And also honestly for me, and because I've been in so many corporate roles and in so many more traditional work environments where I'm kind of just on my own, I've built my own board of directors for my career, for my life. And, you know, I have a legal counsel that is my really good girlfriend. I have somebody who helps me with branding and fashion and like making sure I'm showing up the way I want to show up and people are perceiving me the way I want to be perceived. I got a girlfriend who helps me with spelling errors and checking all of my comms. Like, you really do need
my mama bear is all of those
for
people
these
she
types
listed
of,
in one.
Environments, because in a lot of ways you have to be bulletproof, and it's not fair and it's not right, but it is what helps. And if you have folks that you trust implicitly, people that really just have your best interests in mind, they don't have anything to gain from your success or your failure. They really just want to see you thrive.
That's me.
Hold to them tight and let them in. Let them know what you have on your list of goals. Let them know what you're trying to reach for, you know, what you dream of, and ask for help from those people. And unfortunately, you got to be careful who you ask for help from in your own realm.
True.
A lot of times it's better to look outside, look at other industries, look at people who are at different stages in their career, look for family, look for young people who have absolutely nothing to worry about right then. You know, like they're very unfiltered and very candid, and can give you some really great insight as to how you're coming off and what you're trying to do, and if it makes sense to other people. Just check yourself and check yourself against folks that would really have your back or have nothing to lose by telling you the truth, because there are folks who can try to guide you, but they maybe aren't guiding you in the direction you need. They're guiding you in a direction that they would take, and it's not really what you're trying to do. You don't want to walk in anyone else's footsteps. You want to walk your own path.
That's right.
So that would be my advice.
No, that was really good. My takeaway from both of you, right, before we move on to the next person, is you definitely have to advocate for yourself. Nobody's going to advocate for you the way that you're going to advocate for yourself. And build your tribe. And make sure when you're building your tribe, you're very intentional about the people that you bring into your life, whether that's personal.
I mean, yes, I got Daryl, my bro, but I do have my women tribe with Nina. I'm trying to get Nina to game with me again. Nina, you need to game with me. You need to game with me, Nina. I need you to game. I see you, Daryl. I see you, bro. I'm going to read yours right now. I'm moving my chat because I'm trying to make sure I catch yours. Daryl says, I've been doing the streaming thing for a minute now. I had to learn the hard way about trying to connect with people. What you've shared this with me too, bro, a couple of times. I was like in the middle of getting food, and then you got me stopping. This is good conversation. I had to learn the hard way about trying to connect with people, which is why I always had that tiny chip on my shoulder of nobody has my back like I do. I had my own back for so long, I burned myself out. Now that quote has become nobody has my back like God does. That's a fact. And you got us, right? Well, you got your sister. I'm here, and I've talked to you many times, like, bro, you good? You need anything, what you need? Because you do have somebody here. You can't have my number anytime. My husband knows who you are. I'm like, bro, Daryl is talking to me or whatever. Like, that's the kind of person I am, but I agree. You're not by yourself. You got God, and God is the only person you need to please on this planet. You don't got to please anybody else. You don't have to please anybody. Please God. God is the person you need to please. Jesus is the person you need to please. That's it. So I love what you say. You're not alone. You got God. And more importantly, it is true. You have other people here with you. Like, you've known me for, which is crazy to think about, but you've known me for 4 years. It's 2026. Daryl, we've known each other for 4 years. Like, if anybody got your back, it's me. You know what I mean? Besides God and Jesus, right? You have other people in your corner. And it's true. I've heard those horror stories of people trying to connect with other people and it doesn't work out. And I get that. You know what I mean? Not everybody is trustworthy, but it doesn't mean all people are untrustworthy, right? There's a lot of great people that are out there. And having God in your corner and in the center of your life draws those right people to you. And I'm thankful for that. Because I prayed when I wanted to become a stringer in 2022 and do all these things. And I got on and I met Calify and I met Nina. And Nina's all about God. So I was like, oh my God, my people, right? And then I met you, Daryl. And then I met Anime. So, I mean, Anime, I don't know, his beliefs are a little different. But I met you, right? So it's just, knowing that you're not alone and you do have people that are here with you. And you do have people that will stand by your side, and you do have people that are good, and truly walk by faith, and not by sight. So it's real. You said, I remember the days of me trying to fit in with people that would turn around and stab me in the back. They even stabbed me in the front. He's stupid, but true. We've all been there though. I've gotten stabbed in the back and the front and the side. Everything you can think of, people have done, and you just got to keep moving forward and know, like, not everybody's like this. And because you know how people are, like, who not to look for, because you'll pick up the vibes right away and be like, that discernment will kick in. God will tell you that discernment will kick in. You'll be like, nah, that ain't the person. That ain't the person for me. So always go with that discernment. You say you've known me long enough to hear me say I've retired 50 million times. I sure have. 4 years, bro. So at some point, we got to exchange numbers so that way I can check on you when you try to go silent. You're going to be mad. You're going to be like, why are you talking to me? I'm like, bro, it's your sister. I'm calling to say hi. So yeah, so it's true. You got to have your tribe and have your people. And we're all in this together, like literally. So that's why I said, and I told you then, bro, in 2022, like when we make it and I go up, I'm not gonna forget about the people that helped me get here, right, to the place that I'm at. And it's funny because I think a lot of y'all thought I was joking, and here I am, still here, right, still going, and look at where we're getting to. So I'm like, just remember what I said, because it's true. Like there's only one way from here, and it's up. So listen, we gonna do it, y'all. All right, let's
whether
hear
that's
what the
romantic, whether that's through business, right?
Now
because I mean, all aspects of your life bleed into each other. A lot of people like to say keep work at work and keep personal. But I mean, like
no violence, bro.
Come on now, it's not that black and white. It's never been. But no, I love those two things that you guys said, and that's what I took away from it, and I wholeheartedly agree. Next up, Jay, please tell us how you navigate these spaces, because you've done a lot. You've gone on TV to talk about it. Like, you're constantly showing up. And I don't know if you've seen some of Jay's outfits, but girl is to the T. She shows up like presentable, beautiful. Like, I feel like when you walk into a room, people notice. And that's what I want you to talk about. Like that confidence that you come with as you walk into these rooms.
Yeah, and thank you so much, for saying that, that acknowledgement, because I think a really big part of it is just kind of moving with intention. Yes. I say that we decide how we want to show up in rooms and positioning yourself mentally first to just know this is the goal. This is why I'm going here. This is why I'm doing that. And I think everything starts with your mentality. So really embodying and understanding there's a reason I'm doing this, and there's a goal that I'm here to achieve. How do I want to show up in order to achieve that? And so for me, I'm very big on being your brand every day. And so when I walk into a room, I want my presentation to be indicative of words that I haven't even said yet. So for me, I show up with excellence being how I present myself. That means my outfit is intentional. If we are women, if I'm walking in there and I need your undivided attention, I'm only wearing certain things that make sure that you're focusing where I need your focus. And when I am, and that's with any environment, right? So if it is, if it's gaming related, it's music, whatever, I really I think it's one of those things that they say, what do you bring to the table? I bring what the table needs. I understand my capability. I can build a table. I can buy the building that the table's in. But if there's already a table, then I don't need to bring a table. So I want to bring what the table needs. And so because I live that way, I think it helps strengthen an understanding of how you need to show up in order to navigate in the world. I do think as women, we have a specific responsibility of thinking about some elements that maybe other people don't have to think about, And so I do believe our charge is a bit different. We have to be mindful of the message that we're going to send before we show up. We have to be really intentional. And part of what helps me remain confident, to be very honest, is knowing that my creator is actually what I want them to see. I think that for me, God, my faith, my spiritual base is why I navigate the world with an understanding of it's actually not about me. Everything I'm doing is bigger than me. Impact is bigger than me. That I love being a vessel when I'm being used for a purpose.
That's right.
My purpose is to achieve that goal, and that goal can live far beyond me. So I just need to do my job. I need to do what I'm here to do. And I get really focused about and like hyper focused about whatever that mission is. And I go for it full-fledged. And there's no time to doubt. Like, get rid of that. There are I have friends that suffer from imposter syndrome. Yes. I'm like, you are not an imposter. You belong here. Don't forget it. I'll remind you as many times as you need to. So when you say your tribe, it is really important that your tribe is also empowering you, filling you up, right? Because every time, if you're a vessel, you're being poured out of constantly. You're giving constantly. You have to be refueled. And I think when you are making those intentional decisions, including who you are attached to, who is helping fuel you, they're a part of the confidence you have too, because it's all sort of energy, what you're giving off, what you're magnetizing, what you're attracting, and it helps you navigate in a way that makes you very firm because you understand who you are and what the greater goal is.
I love that.
No, that's really good. That was great. That was great.
I love that.
And then I'm gonna give my thoughts.
I love what she said, and I love that she brought in God. You guys know that we're big here. I'm not going to talk too long about it, but you guys know that we're big here on faith. I've had so many life experiences when it came to God. I've had experience where I shouldn't even be alive. You know what I mean? Because of the stuff I faced or the stuff that I encountered, and I prayed, and God, you know, took me out of situations and protected me and saved my life many times. So when I talk about God, is real for me. And I think it is amazing that many women in these spaces are talking about God and talking about faith and talking about these things, even in professional spaces, because it's true. It is a life commitment. It's not something that just you throw away when it's convenient for you. And I think, or add when it's convenient for you. So I think that was phenomenal what she said. And she's talking about her presence and how she said, talk as long as you want, girl. Thank you. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I love that she's talking about her. I love y'all so much. I love what I do. Like, this is what I'm going to be doing forever. I claim it. Y'all are going to be doing this with me if you choose. I claim it. I'm talking about y'all, Daryl and Nina specifically, because you guys are streamers. And I know how much work it takes in the background. So I don't want to put it on you. You like, hey, wait a minute. Especially Daryl. Daryl will be like, we'll see. But for me, I'm going to do this forever. This is what I've been called to do. I love that she talked about being a vessel. I feel like myself, I'm a vessel. And I got called to literally stream to bring a safe space for people. That is my calling. That is my purpose. I've been searching for it for a long time, like a decade, like a decade of just being like, God, what is my purpose in life? What do you want me to do? I see my friends doing this, doing that, and I already know what they want to do, already having everything planned out. Where am I supposed to be? And it's because I have to be right on time for this. This is the world needs me now more than anything, right? People need me now more than anything. They didn't need me to, 10 years ago. We was all good in the hood. I mean, you could get groceries and have like 100 items of groceries and it was $20. Now you can't do that. You get about 5 things from the grocery store, you paying $150 off a rip. So I think people need us more now, us streamers, us gamers, us people that have just positive mindsets, us people that are walking with the Lord and the Spirit of the Lord. I mean, and it's nothing to be afraid to talk about. I mean, I'm seeing articles talking about how Gen Z and Gen Alpha are the biggest generations to turn back to God. Have you guys seen that? And are going back to church and then turning back to the Bible. Like, this is real. We are in real spiritual times, y'all. And it's something to be afraid of. It's something to embrace and know that you are not alone. Like Daryl said, that God always has your back. And bringing this conversation into professional spaces is, I think, is important, because I think some people are going through life so much that the more they hear it, like you hear Corey Kenshin talk about it, you hear Nina talk about it, like Daryl is talking about, the more you hear people talk about God, you're going to say, well, who is this person that everybody's talking about? Because I know at one point in my life, I did that. I know I was in the church and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that happens to other people. Other people get blessed. Other people get these things. No, you get blessed too. You just got to be ready to receive it. And when I say that, it means you have to humble yourself, meaning you have to humble your mind and not say, oh, I got this in the back. I know what I'm doing. I don't need anybody's help. No, you got to look up and say, I need help. That is humbling yourself. That's it. A lot of people are like, well, I got to have this money. I got to have this all figured out. Sometimes just looking up and saying, God, I need help. And truly believing that he will help you is more than enough. You said, well, I didn't know that. Jesus is my everything. So I love hearing more young people come to him. Yes, this is true, Nina. Look it up. I'm sure you probably going to be on your phone while you're eating your cereal. Look it up right now. It is crazy. The upcoming generations, right? That are coming, like Gen Alpha, that are coming after us, they're turning back to the Lord. Gen Z, Gen Z and millennials and all these people are turning to the Lord, but the younger generation, like Gen Alpha, are turning to the Lord. Gen Zers were turning to the Lord. Like all of these people are turning to the Lord. So I think it's an amazing thing to look at, because the world is changing. I mean, the generations I'm talking about and have talked about, and even with like millennials too, right? And that generation, and even my mom's generation, I think a lot of them still do drink. But many of the generations have dwindled down on alcohol. People don't drink alcohol no more. Like, look at that. The industry has lost $800 billion, like $850 billion in 2025. The alcohol industry, like, they're losing money and they don't know what to do. Like, look at Las Vegas. Nobody's going to Vegas anymore. Nobody wants to go in the casino and spend money. And woe is me. People were like, go to the casino or drink or go to God. I'm gonna go to church. It's free. I'm getting the help I need. Why am I going to look at the other stuff? I'm out. So these companies and corporations are losing money and they don't know what to do. They're like, we've never been in this type of place before. We got a lot of money, but we never lost this much money before. We never had this. That's because people are tired. Like, and think about it, like, things are moving more health centric. A lot of people aren't eating as much fast food like they used to. A lot of people are trying to cook more at home. You see all these trendsetters and all these influencers making ingredients and showing you how to bake your own bread, make your own cookies, make your own pasta, make your own like mushroom soup. Like, you can learn everything now on your phone. So it's true. You said, I do enjoy a glass of wine still. No, I'm with you, girl. A glass of wine be good, okay? I love me a glass of wine or two, but even I don't drink like I used to. And it's true. And mainly, a big part of it is because of PCOS, right? Because it can flare up. With me having PCOS, it can flare your body up. But also, I think the big part, hi, Austin. How are you? Are you having a good day? How was school today? Tell me everything. Give me the tea. And what did you eat for dinner today? Thank you so much for being here. I think the big thing is, for me, like, I even stopped, I don't drink as much because of PCOS and all these things, but too, like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not good for you. It does nothing for my body. And I think you just start to dwindle down and realize it's not as important, right? As people made it be, because it was cool to do this stuff. And now stuff's not cool anymore. People don't like smoking cigarettes and doing that stuff anymore. Us younger generations, we don't like that. We don't want to do this crap. So I think it's amazing that that's not smoking anymore. That's not cool. Drinking anymore is not cool. Eating unhealthy and fast food and all this stuff is not cool. People are being more specific on how they want to live their lives. And I appreciate Jay Watts talking about God here and saying God is important in her life and has helped her as a creator and has helped her with walking in these spaces, and his presence is basically how she's able to present herself so confidently and so beautifully, because God is that presence, right? And it is so true. And I feel that here. Like, I can't believe I've hit the goals that I've hit. It's because of God. I didn't do none of this. God said, okay, I got you. And so I think it is just amazing the direction we're going in, even though a lot of people are talking about the direction that America is going in and all this stuff and all this negativity. You're forgetting all the positive things that are happening that people are missing. Let them focus on that negativity. There's a lot of really good stuff happening that is becoming permanent and amazing, great changes. And people are really trying to be healthier. So I think there's so many great things to unpack in what she said, but I really wanted to highlight what she was talking about with God, because that's 10 out of 10. I couldn't do this here. Even today, I was tired. I'm like, man, I'm exhausted and I'm still here. So listen, God is everything. I'm telling you, God and Jesus is everything. Okay, but let's see who's last. Teresa, we didn't get to hers.
But first I'm going to throw it over to Teresa. And it's the same question. How do you deal with burnout? And then the reason why I asked Letta very specifically is because I've seen her walk into rooms and just own the space. So I really wanted her to talk on that. But how do you deal with it? Because I feel like not only do you teach, but you're getting into film. I don't know how male-dominated film may be. Like, you're doing a lot of things, and I just want to know how you move through these spaces.
Good question. Oh, also, Austin, we're watching.
It's a great question, and it's been
awesome. We're watching DAMES4GAMES. It's a showcase that happened on Friday where they're showcasing women, new video games, and things like that. A lot of things that women have built, created, and talking and showcasing women creators and so many things. So, and in the gaming tech space, in the voice, what is it called? Voice actor space, so much. So it's really cool.
Quite a process over time, right? And so I think within my toolkit, it is everything from what Rihanna and others were saying about finding your tribe,
right,
to also really understanding what organizations can help build me up, right? And finding that community. So to be more specific about it, for example,
you can't do this by yourself.
You were talking about the IGDA, right? The IGDA Foundation, your foundation, your organization, the Game Devs of Color, right? I'm in New York, so there's also Gumbo. There are different organizations where there are people within, right? And it seems obvious, but when you take the time to connect, right? I've seen Jay before at events, right? We support each other. It's wonderful to see the other women in this panel. But in addition, it doesn't have to be just women, right? In terms of people who can support you. So it's very important to figure out who those folks are, right?
That's right.
So for example, I'll give a shout out to Gordon Bellamy. You may know Gordon, right? Gordon's fantastic. Gordon's intersectional. He lifts people up. And so I've been very fortunate that I actually went to a science camp with him years ago, and we reconnected over the years, and we helped to support each other, right?
Crazy.
So it's somebody who
That's what I said.
who's been in the industry,
women allies.
Give it to me,
and
give it to me to tell me like it
is,
is, right? If I have to step up for something, if I'm being too shy, because sometimes I can still be shy, right? And other times it's like, no, I've done this, right? I've been in the room, like I can handle
this. You've done
this.
reading and math today? Which one do you like better, reading or math? Which one's your favorite?
Right? It takes practice and
reading and math is pretty good. It's hard though.
And so it's from leadership training. I've been involved with that to also. So my to-do list for this year is I have to meditate more, right? So it's that self-care and that idea of how do you do less at times? How do you say no to certain things so that I can focus on my mental health, right, or my spiritual and physical well-being?
That's good.
I love that. Okay.
I love, before we get to the, and I want to see too, like how much more is there, because the panel is really cool, and they got through this panel, which is pretty cool. And then I think we got some more games. Yes, we got more games, y'all. But you said reading. Yes, reading is my favorite too. Math in school, I was good at math, and I was like a nerd, and I would do really good. And I enjoyed working with the numbers, and then it got to a point where it got too hard. They was asking too much, and some of the teachers that were teaching it weren't that good at teaching the math, so it got weird. But reading and writing, like even my mama bear, who you guys say hi to in the chat all the time, will tell you till she's blue in the face that I absolutely love and adored writing. I still do, which is why I'm doing handwritten letters. Like I love writing. And I think it's just such a powerful tool. And I love reading. Same thing. It just immerses you into another world, and it's really cool. So you said, and I got a terrific kid note, so I can get a burger. You did? Oh, good job, Austin. Let's go, Austin. Good job, baby. You did good today. He said, and I got a terrific kid note, so I can get a burger. What kind of burger you gonna get? Good job. I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. You did a good job today. You keep doing that. And it helps when as you get older and as you grow up, the more you learn and the more you do well in school, it's really good for you. It gives you a lot of opportunities to do the things you want to do in life. And it's a great way to make a lot of friends. So I made a lot of friends because I was always doing good in school. And because I was talking bad. I was talking a lot. But I like what Teresa said about mental health, and she's trying to make sure she doesn't just say yes to everything, and she's trying to do a better job of just taking some time for herself to meditate. That is so huge as a content creator and as a streamer. We have to have those days. Like there's times that I'm like, man, I don't feel like getting on stream today, and I still do it, and I take the time the next day to meditate. Like today I was supposed to go and watch Bridgerton. I've been really wanting to watch it. And I'm like, man, I might have to stay up and watch it or break it up or figure things out. But that is something that is for me. Like, I have to do that. That is Sierra time. Like, I make sure to set aside time for me to do the things that I want to do. You said, I'm still learning to say no. You got to, bro. You can't do everything. So it's important that you don't do everything. Now, it doesn't mean you're saying no forever. This is something I learned that I can talk to a little bit too. You're not saying no forever. Remember that. Sometimes you have to say no to things and you can't do it. And it doesn't mean you're saying no forever. It means you're just saying not right now. Remember that. So make sure if there's something you can do as an opportunity, you really want to do it, just let them know. I would love to do it. I can't at this time. but prayerfully that this opportunity comes up again and in one way or another, and I'm definitely gonna do it, right? So just remember that. Austin says, I don't know which, but probably just a burger. What kind of burger? Like cheese, cheeseburger, a hamburger, a double, what is it called? A double burger, like a double or a single, because you know double, they'll put two patties, like two of the burger patties on there. So you gotta tell me what kind of burger you gonna get, because I'm hungry now. Now I'm getting hungry. Austin, every time I come in here, I get hungry. Last time Austin was talking about mac and cheese, I ate mac and cheese. And it was bomb. Now he in here talking about a burger. Now I want a burger. And I gotta eat something healthy. I gotta get back to it, y'all. Daryl says, yeah, I be feeling horrible sometimes. Like it eats that. I said, no, you can't. You can't feel bad. You have to feel confident. And it's easier said than done. But just even if you got to practice saying no in the mirror, or practice a way of saying, no, I can't do this at this time. Practice that, you guys. You cannot go through life being a people pleaser. Please, you're looking at somebody. I'm going to make myself bigger just for this. You're looking at somebody who has grown up as a people pleaser her whole life, trying to please my family, trying to please my friends, trying to please everybody and what they want and what their expectations are. Like I've told you guys before, my dad doesn't even understand really what's happening with gaming, right? And he's like, I'm telling him about the black girl gamers that I'm a part of now. And he's like, that's cool. I can't wait to learn more about it. But he has no idea. He's just like, it's another day. You know what I mean? And if I chase that, I'm like, I need this and I need him to be, and I need this person to be, then I'm not growing, and I'm being a people pleaser, and I'm having expectations that are so unrealistic of other people, right? Like you can't expect all these other things from people, and you can't be a people pleaser all your life, because it's just going to destroy you, because all you're doing is emptying your cup. Like one of the ladies said in here, you're emptying your cup, and you're not being fulfilled. And you cannot live like that. I'm telling you, you cannot live like that. You cannot sustain. You will crash, you will blow up and explode, and you will regret it later. Don't do it. Don't do it. I have done it before many times. Don't do it. And people will remember those parts of you. So it's important to take a breather and say, you know what? I really do want to do this, but I can't today. You know what? I really want to make this person happy, but I'm not capable. Like there's a friend in my life right now. I love her to death. She has some crazy expectations of what she wants from me as a friend. I can't make you happy today. You got to go to Jesus, girl. You got to go to Jesus. You got to look to God, and you got to look at yourself and figure out what you're not happy with within you. I can't fix this. So you're over here unloading and trauma dumping on me, and I can't help you. So if I say, yes, let me be there, let me do all this, there, I'm going to burn myself out. And then now I'm not happy, and now I'm back at square one. So when I tell y'all, like I just went through this 2025, when I said it was a rough year because I was people pleasing, trying to catch up. At the end of that year, towards the end, I took 6 months just for myself to say, hey, I love all y'all, but I need to take a second for me and make sure I'm good, because I'm not okay. And I'm not happy with the person I'm looking at in the mirror, because I'm not fulfilling the things I've been wanting to fulfill. I'm getting too upset about things that don't really matter. I don't want to be that person. And this is the happiest I've been because I've taken that time. So remember, bro, do not feel bad for saying no. You got to protect yourself first. Always first. You say, yeah, I'm not trying to blow up on people anymore. Exactly. And it happens. We're human, but you do not want to be like that. So you want to be proud of the person you are in the mirror, and you got this. So you said, I can't type. It's because I'm hitting you with real facts. Austin, you said maybe a hamburger. Go pick. It's gonna be good too. You're gonna be over there. Congratulations, bro. You deserve it. You deserve it, fam. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to tell me about it when you eat it, how good it was, because I can't have a burger right now. I gotta be good and eat healthy. See, when you're younger, it's okay. You ain't got to worry about these things. So please eat a good burger for me. But yeah, y'all, that's my 2 cents on that. Like, I don't want to drag anything out, these conversations, but these are real conversations that I'm lucky and blessed and honored that I get to have with y'all, because it's real. Don't people please for anybody. Again, I'll say it one more time. The only person, and I heard somebody say this on TikTok, and she was like a multimillionaire, and I loved it for her. The only person that you need to please is God. That's it. God and Jesus. If you go to heaven, are you able to say, have I pleased you and made you happy? Have I done what you've asked me to do as your loyal servant? If you don't feel confident with doing that, then you just wasted a life for nothing. And I'm not saying your life is invaluable, but you get what I'm saying. You just wasted all this time on people that are not doing the same thing for you back anyway. So go make sure if you please somebody, please God, please Jesus, make sure that they're proud of you, because you'll know when they're proud, and you will know because you'll feel it in your spirit, and they are going to take care of you, and they're going to bless you and make sure you're okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I like what they said. I really like what Teresa said about mental health and taking more time for herself, even being in this professional space. I think that was amazing. And I like how all of them gave very different answers. So I like this panel, because sometimes some people would just kind of repeat each other. This was a good panel.
So to speak on what both of you said, for Letta, I feel like what
Austin, you said, are you going to play a game? What game would you want me to play? You said like Kirby, like you can show us your weapon shop stuff. I mean, I can look. I mean, but I told you I beat Kirby. I done beat Kirby. But I can try to pull it up and show you what I haven't. Well, no, I can't, because I don't have my Switch in here. So maybe another day I'll have to pull it up for you and show you.
And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I love the idea of you saying like work with.
I keep telling you, I don't play Kirby like that no more. Like I beat it already. I beat the game. So maybe I can pull out some Luigi's Mansion or something. And we got to get back to that. And Astro Bot,
your strengths. When you walk into a room, be aware of what you're strong at. And if there are things that you're not strong at, it's okay to lean on other people to help. It really does. We had Samantha on earlier, and she has a really great podcast called It Takes a Village, and it really does. It takes a village sometimes to build these incredible things. So and Teresa, I love what you said about allyship. It's not just about women or femme-identifying individuals coming together and uplift what we do. I work with some incredible men. You know what I mean? I know we all know some incredible men who have stood behind us and really pushed us in ways that, we didn't think were possible. Guys, I just think that having you on today and you giving like your perspectives is really, really important. It was important for me, like listening to all of you. So I can't even imagine how valuable this information might be for someone young who's just getting into gaming, or someone who's just, starting out, or someone who might want to get into gaming, but they don't see themselves in the space. And that is why I asked you on today. That is why we do Dames4Games, because you can tell me about Susan and Carrie and Jennifer all day, but if I don't see Susan, Carrie, or Jennifer ever in the room, I start to doubt whether they're really,
facts. They're real.
Making decisions in those rooms where those decisions are made, the big decisions. So I just want the community to know that all of the ladies here are in those rooms making big decisions. We have Mary, Rihanna, Jay, Teresa. These are some of the faces that are making decisions and innovating and basically going out there and changing the industry for all of those who are in it today and those who are going to come after us. And I think that's really, really important.
I love that.
I can't say thank you enough for taking time out of your busy schedules. Guys, we are so lucky of your busy schedules to come on and talk with us and share your insight with our community. Please, 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 I'm going to go through everybody really quickly. If people want to find out how to follow you or keep up with you.
I love that. Okay, so we got a good sense of the panel, which was good. So now we're going to go back here and we're going to do some more games. Which I want to watch.
That was to show that you all right, well, we're gonna get back to the game show.
Also, y'all, can y'all help me pick what to eat? So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking roasted garlic tortellini, because it sounds good, and it got like mushrooms, shrimp, zucchini. It got all that stuff. Y'all know I like this stuff. So look, so this is what it looks like. Is it focusing? Yeah. So that's what it looks like. Or it's gonna be yeah, I'm so hungry. It's gonna be chicken noodle soup, which their chicken noodle soup is bomb. I'm ordering from Noodles and Company. If you have one, go try it. Noodles and Company is so good. Here's their chicken noodle soup, which hits. It hits. It's pretty good. But the other one I haven't tried, the tortellini, whatever. And then they do have this. I mean, it's kind of heavy, but I mean, I'm kind of feeling these options. And then they have this one, which is a crispy. Does that have bacon? I don't want any bacon, but it's a crispy chicken bacon Alfredo. This sounds like heavy. Like I'm a sleep good tonight heavy, which is probably bad. So y'all tell me which one y'all should do. I'm kind of feeling like I should go with the garlic, but then I'm not sure. And then this sounds kind of heavy, but then it's hard again because I'm hungry. So you guys in the chat, let me know what you think I should eat, because I'm trying to figure this out. Y'all gotta let me know what you think I should eat.
Because we have a lot more to show you, but again, this has been incredible. I can't wait for us to do it.
And I don't know if I'll watch all of it, but I might split it in half, and like we'll watch some today, and then if I'm up for it, I can come back and stream during the week, because you guys know you're gonna always see me on Friday. But yeah, you said what are the options again? First Daryl says, oh, that makes me think of something else. After being in the streaming content world for the past 4 to 5 years, you know how many times somebody close to me has looked at me streaming and think I'm gonna become somebody like Kai Cenat or Queso. Stop letting people tell you how much of a cash grab this stuff is. It's true. You gotta make the tribe that you want, not the tribe that everybody else has. I'm gonna be real. Kai's community, and I love Kai and I watch Kai, right? But his community is completely different from this community we have. Okay. I mean, completely different. I mean, the stuff that Kai was doing with production, how much work he had to do to like stand out, and just all these things. I mean, he's pulling in celebrities. Like, I don't want any of that. Like, I don't mind like talking to, celebrities and having those conversations and doing those interviews and all this stuff. But this community is not a community that's just for how do I want to word this? Because there's some celebrities that want a safe space and just want a place to go. And this is definitely that for them too, right? It doesn't matter what walk of life you're in. This is a safe space that's for everybody, as long as you keep it safe and you're, abiding by our castle rules, right? Which I think everybody does a great job here. I never wanted my platform to be a place for like a talk show, like a Jimmy Fallon show or something like that. Like, Kai is phenomenal, but a lot of his streams was like a talk show. You bring on celebrities and it's a talk show. You just streaming and you having a talk show. You have games. You have all these things. He made his streaming community and his streams about like a host situation where he was a talk show, where he was reacting to things. He was doing so many things. I mean, he made it like it was a show, like Mafiathon was a show. Every day you got something. It was a show. And a lot of people cannot have that type of production. A lot of people cannot have that type of energy to do that. Can many people do it? Yes. Can you replicate it to be the same thing? No. But that took a lot of level of effort. It took a lot of level of creativity, of work, planning, and road mapping. It took a lot of courage. There's a lot that it took. But that's what he wanted his community to be. I don't want my community to be a talk show. I wouldn't mind having a celebrity sit here and talk. That'll be cool. But my community is not for it to be a show. It is strictly to be a place that you call home. That's what this is for. Like, we already have celebrities. We already have people that are playing basketball. We already have all this stuff. I'm not saying they can't come here and kick it. Yeah, you can come kick it. You can come hang out. But I'm not here to, like Daryl said very well, I'm not here to cash grab. Not at all saying that's what Kai or any of these people have done, because I don't know them personally. I don't know who they are, right? We just know what we see. But I know me and how I've grown up and how I've been raised. I'm not here to cash grab anybody. I don't need a celebrity to come here and validate what I'm doing, right? I got God for that. God's my celebrity. Jesus is my celebrity. They'll tell me whether I'm doing good or not, right? But if somebody wants to come in here, let's say Michael B. Jordan want to come through, and I'm just kidding. But all jokes aside, like, let's say somebody really cool wants to come through, like a Raven Simone, right? Or like a T-Pain who's big into gaming and he wants to come through and support. Heck yeah, that's cool. This is somebody that I've watched, you know, that I've seen and, you know, grown up with. And I think it's cool that he's doing gaming and all this stuff. That's cool. Like, I'm not going to say like, no, you can't come in. You can't this. I'm a vet you and see what kind of person you are. Because what you ain't going to do is you be in here tripping. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, this is God's house. You ain't just going to come in my house and be on some weird stuff, right? But, you know, I'm going to vet you first, but you can come kick it. If you want to be in a safe space and you want to chill, I'm fine with that. But what I'm not going to do is make this a show. Now, for some of you, I may be a show to you, which is fine. Like, if you want to put me on TV, you put me on your laptop, your phone, and you're like, man, I want to put my show, I want to watch Queen Sierra Gaming. That's fine. But I don't want to be me, the person that I am. I don't want to be a show to you. Does that make sense? Like, never do I want to come on here and feel like I'm putting on a show for y'all and doing that. Nah, bro, because look at what happened. Let's be 100% about it. If we're going to call a spade, look at what happened to the man. Like, Kai is distraught. He took all this time off and has an amazing community that still supported him. These people are still subscribed to this man. His community is backing him 110%, which I think is fantastic. It shows how great his community are, how loyal these people are. It's a fantastic community. But, I mean, look at what happened. He burnt out, and then now he has to figure out his life. He's taking a mental break. He's trying to go into fashion and change his direction of where he's trying to go. And look at how everybody reacted, because that was their show. Kai Cenat was their show. This was my program, right? People were getting up to watch the program. People were getting up to watch the show. This is my show every day for 30 days. It's Mafia-thon. It is a show. When you have a show and it goes off, look at what happened with Stranger Things. People still mad. People still mad about what happened with Stranger Things. And that was it. The show's over. People still mad, remaking endings. Look at Game of Thrones. People still mad about Game of Thrones. That show's been over for a decade. Game of Thrones, people still mad. So when you have a show, it's different. When you have a home, who gonna be mad about coming home? Who gonna be mad about being at home? Nobody. That's the first thing people want to do as soon as they get ready for work. I can't wait to get home, right? I can't wait to get home. I just want to lay in my bed. I just want to watch TV. I just want to eat my snacks. I just want to eat my burger, like Austin was talking about. Nobody is going to be upset to come home. But some people are going to be upset that a show is over, that they don't get to see their favorite celebrity or character, right? People are upset about that, right? So I think, and thank you. I see y'all saying, amen, preach. And I got you, bro. And I see you saying facts. I see you, bro. I got you, bro. I'm going to read what you said. So I don't think there's a issue with having a large following. Any of us can blow up and have millions of followers overnight. I mean, look at Queso. Queso blew up crazy. But do you see what Queso's doing? His mom is always in his streams, or he talks about his mom, right? He talks about, he's not over here cussing up a storm. So anybody can watch him. And he has a big following, and he talks to him like what? He talks to them like what? Like they're at his house, right? Like it's a home. That's how it should be. So I think that's the difference, that people are having such a hard time because they're like, are you going to be like I Show Speed or Kai Cenat or all this stuff? These people are putting on productions. Understand. These are productions. They're not just streamers. These are productions. So I think this is why a lot of the times, and I've been looking it up too, because y'all, I like to do my research. That cozy gaming is like a big thing right now. Cozy gaming is like back in action, watching people like Nina play Life is Strange and all this stuff. That's why a lot of this stuff is getting traction, because people have been overstimulated by productions. So again, not saying that Kai Cenat is not the GOAT. He opened so many doors for people. It is unheard of. I don't know who else could do it. I'm gonna be real. Kai Cenat is on a level that is just insane, right? Insane. What he has done for our community as Black people, what he has done for young people, what he has done for New York. I mean, the list could go on. What he's done for celebrities, right? Because people that went on his stream got traction, not the other way around. You know what I mean? So like, there is so much that, you know, even me as a streamer, I'm thankful to Kai for what he has done and for bringing awareness to these platforms. Like, honestly, honest to God, y'all, what I thought was going to happen was that Kai was going to start his own platform. And when I tell you I was going to be the first one to sign up, I thought Kai Cenat, like if I was in a space, not exactly Kai, but if I was in the space that he was in, And I knew what was kind of going on because I guess he had beef with somebody, that Twitcher, the owner. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Y'all know I'm beginning the drama, but there was some type of beef, and he did. I thought he was going to start his own. If I was in that element, I'm starting my own streaming platform. Easy, 100%. How can we make it different? How can we make it unique? How can we make it for us? How can we make it that where it's hitting the youth? How can we? Easy, as soon as possible. I'll be like, y'all, give me some time. I'm working on something major. Can y'all, support me? Let's keep the channel going. I'll stream once a month, whatever. 100% I would have been on that. So, but he's going the fashion direction, which is really tough. Remember, I worked at Coach, so Coach was a lot of work working there, and that's one of the major fashion houses, right? So, it's a lot of work going into fashion, and I wish him all the best. But just know, like, don't compare yourself. Like, when I started, I was comparing myself to that. Like last year when I picked back up streaming and I was like, I'm locked in, I'm gonna do this for life. I was like, well, I need to be. No, I don't. God is gonna bring me the people that need to be in this castle, because the castles are what thrives. You still see castles today, don't you? You still see castles in Scotland. You still see castles all over the world, still thriving, still alive, right? Castles are still here in 2026. That's why this was important for me to have a castle, because castles are foundations that are legendary. They don't die, right? People still want to be in castles today. And we got AI now. You know what I mean? So whatever your throne is, whatever your castle is, hold on to that, because people are trying to find us now. People want cozy people. The overstimulation is too much. You know why? Because it's oversaturated. Everybody is doing it. So now everybody's trying to be cozy, right? But let me tell y'all something. Not everybody can be cozy. Not everybody can be warm. Not everybody can be embracing. Not everybody can be welcoming and positive. Some people can fake it, but you can only fake it for so long. But being authentically you, warm, true, genuine, people find that in a heartbeat and they will not leave. And remember that. You said, say that part again. It's the truth. Let me read what you said, because I know y'all been going in and I've been trying to figure out what to eat. And then you also said, what were the options again? It was garlic, something tortellini. Hold on, let me tell you that and I'm going to read, because then I got to order. It was chicken noodle soup. Nina said the Alfredo sounds good. She said, and the garlic. Nina, you ain't helping me. That's why you had cereal earlier, didn't you? You ain't helping me. The roasted garlic cream tortellini. We have chicken noodle soup, and then we have the crispy chicken bacon Alfredo. So we have both. Daryl says, that was a good combo you started, bro. We need to do more of these. We're going to have another good conversation at the beginning of the stream next week. I mean, not next week, on Friday. We're going to talk about that. Excuse me. So, bro, you said, don't get me wrong. Daryl says, don't get me wrong. I'll take a bigger audience, but I like being able to do things outside of the content space without 48,000 cameras on me and people swearing they know more about me than I do. And that's true. I think that's why I personally chose this route, because I mean, I could try to go and be a host. I could try to go and be, like a talk show host or a podcaster or all these things. But I like that there's privacy. I like that I can go outside and nobody knows that I'm a streamer. And even if you're big, right? Even if you're big and you're like a Krista or a Jazzy Guns or some of these people, which I can't speak to their life, like Corey Kenshin be out in the wild all the time and run into people, but Corey Kenshin can still live his life. Like if I go to my mom and say Corey Kenshin, she don't know who that is. You know what I mean? There's always an opportunity for someone not to know you, versus if you are a celebrity and you go outside and you're Beyonce, everybody know who you are. You can't walk outside. You know what I mean? If you're Kim Kardashian, if you're Megan Thee Stallion, right? I'm thinking about all the women. If you're a Michael B. Jordan, if you're Idris Elba, like you can't walk outside. Gamers, we can walk outside. People will chop it up. Hey, I know you cool. Yeah, I see you. That's cool. Gotta get a pic. Cool. Yeah, get a pic, right? And you might have to do it a lot more times than you want, but you good. The times that's gonna be the craziest is when you're at conventions. Conventions, everybody know who you are. So then that's when you're probably like, dang, I got a lot of people, right? But out here, when you're out in the wild or you outside, these people don't know who you are. I'm in Arizona. People ain't gonna know who I am. They're gonna look at me and just be like, oh, it's another black girl going into the grocery store. They don't know. And that's the beauty of it. So it's true. But if you're at the very top, like Kai Cenat and all that, bro, it's a lot of work that comes with that. And I'm like, y'all gotta understand what you asking for. You gotta be very careful. It's a lot. Bro said, I remember, you also said, I remember people asking me, you watch Kai? I used to be like, who in blank? Who in the blank is Kai? I was on Twitch and never knew who that man was. You see what I'm saying? There's always a chance for people not to know you, which is good because then you still get your privacy. So that's at least the good thing. If you are super huge, your privacy's gone, bro. You said, I'm not gonna lie. I watched Queso stream like once or twice and was like, I like this guy. And I don't know if it's because he's Southern or because he's a fluffy fella like me. Cute, adorable, but he's so chill. I mean, Queso can vibe with anybody. Like, I can't wait to meet him one day and be like, bro, what's up? And just for him to be like, what's up, bro? That's it. I don't need nothing from you. I just want to say hi. You know what I mean? And he'll probably be cool with that. So, I mean, it's that. It's like the vibes of just having cool people and being in a room with cool, like-minded people is what this is about. It's not about a production. People would crave that. There's people that want production, and that's people that are wanting that now. They want people to do flips and cartwheels and, how about you do this? Race me and who can do a bucket of water? I mean, Mr. Beast is one of the GOATs. He is started from nothing and has built this empire. But again, production, right? I have 2 people stuck in the island right now for $500,000. I have people, I mean, there was a ton of Survivor shows like that growing up. And now that's the Survivor show, right? I have people doing, 100 jumping jacks for 1,000 days. I got people, production, y'all. It is a show. And people like to be entertained. And Mr. Beast is smart because he knows that. He's like, if you give people entertainment, the most craziest entertainment, they will watch and they will not leave. They will stay consistent because the question will always stimulate in their head, what is he going to do next? That is marketing. He's a genius. He's a marketing genius. So it's like, these people know what they're doing. It's production. But the problem with production is what? You need more, and then 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 you need more, right? Versus me here, you just here to hang out. And you're like, dang, I want to hang out with her again. It was fun. And you get to just leave. Stimulated, not overstimulated. Stimulated, no, you get to get a good night's sleep. I mean, like I told you guys before, there's people that admitted they fell asleep to me. They was like, I'm sorry, I knocked out. It was the next day they realized the stream was over. And they had the best sleep. That's how it's supposed to be. People get mad that people be falling asleep in a stream. Fall asleep in my stream. That lets me know you're comfortable here. You're at home. That means if you were here next to me, you'd be laying on my couch right now, chilling. You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to have a home here where you get to be stimulated and not overly stimulated. So, I mean, it's a big deal, y'all. So I agree with you, Daryl. You touched on something so important that people do not talk about anymore. And it is so true. Daryl says Alfredo is an option. Yeah, go grab the Alfredo. Why? I'm leaking about the garlic, though. Nina said, I'm heading out for the night. Have a good night. Get you some rest, boo. I know that I love you, and thank you so much for watching. I'm literally, before I go to sleep, going to watch your stream through and through. So I can't wait to watch it. That's going to be my guilty pleasure tonight. I'm going to watch you stream some Life is Strange because it's getting good, and relax. So thank you so much for streaming today. I love you. Get rest because you got school, and I'll see you soon. And we need to game together, so you need to let me know when. We need to game together. No excuses. No excuses now. we need to run it back. We need a reunion. So I love y'all. We all should game. I've been trying to play that super battle golf game. So I need some people to run it with me. Daryl, you down? You also said, Daryl, y'all see the way people act around Michael Jackson to this day after all these years. I'm telling you, a castle is built. You said, I watched Queso play Supermarket Sim. I don't even play that game, but he made it seem so fun. I'm telling you. And entertaining, yes. That's that man. You said, yo, I'm not going to lie. When I met Cece, she was chill as heck. But when I when you watched me win a Fall Guys game, you said she instantly turned up. I was like, oh, wow, she got that explosive energy. I do. I have a mix of both. And I think, honestly, that's probably why my husband loves me so much. It's because I'm an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. But a lot of people don't know that I'm an introvert. A lot of people only see me as the extrovert like this. They're like, she's so outgoing, she this. Yeah, as soon as the camera is turned off, I'm cozy in the house, a homebody. I've been like that since I was a kid. I like to be at home. People be like, you want to go hang out and do that? Nah. I'll be in high school. They'd be like, hey, you can sneak out tonight. There's this party. I'm like, nah, I want to read books and play Sims. They was like, what? You want to play video games instead of going to a party? Yeah, I don't want to go to no party. Then you got to get dressed. It's going to be all smelly or something. I don't know. I don't want to go. I want to play Sims. That's what I would do, homebody. So as I've gotten older, I learned you could be both. So I'm also an introvert, y'all. I don't like to admit it to myself, but I am, because the more I'm spending time with my husband, who's a full-time introvert, the more I realize, dang, we literally get each other, because this is how I be feeling. Like, I don't always feel like talking to people. Like, sometimes people be talking and I just be hearing just like, want, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, dang, this person talking a lot. They talk more than me, which is a lot, and I'm ready to go home. It's real. So I think that's why thank you for saying that, bro. And thank you for sharing that. I think that's why I'm able to relate to different people, because I'm both. I'm like literally both an introvert, extrovert. Like, I'm literally in the middle. You said I went from like, yeah, she chilling, to that when happened, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's yelling. That was a good one. That was a good throwback too. Hey, look, I won. I was so happy because I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe this. So I get my yells in from time to time. I do. I got to. I like to shout in and give a yeah, let's go, because life is exciting. There should be some things you celebrate, you know? But also, bro, this Alfredo, I don't know. Like, I was gonna play Sims, but if I play Sims, y'all know I'm gonna be here all night long. And I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I'm gonna go work out. But I'm like, I wonder if I should do like I can always try to, well, we're gonna have Sims Saturdays this weekend. So maybe I should play something else. Cause I was like, maybe I should play Sims again on Friday, or maybe I could sneak in one wait today. But I'm like, if I play on Wednesday, I'm already playing Sims on Saturday. So, because I'm doing a Saturday stream this weekend. So don't y'all forget, Saturday stream this weekend. And I'll make sure to give you guys a reminder. I've been terrible about posting, but I'm gonna post. I'm gonna do better. I gotta do better to be in this industry. But as far as food, I'm not big on bacon. It does look good, but I'm not big on bacon, y'all. 4 cheese Alfredo sauce with Parmesan crusted chicken, smoky bacon, spinach, and broccoli topped with fresh herbs. Can you take the bacon off? I can take the bacon off. Okay. But I kind of want, because I don't want something that's just gonna, well, let me see how about we see what the calories is? Can we see what the calories is, y'all? Let's see. And then I can continue. Let's see what the calories are. How we see the calories? Usually places like this will show you what the calories are, which I like. Okay, regular size. Dang, the regular size is a lot. The calories are 1,050 calories for a regular size versus a small. Y'all, that's for the crispy chicken Alfredo y'all want me to get. Y'all, I don't know about that. Let me see this other one. This one's better. 770 calories. This is for the roasted garlic cream tortellini. Excuse me. Chicken breast we're at 150. It's better than that other one. Good Lord. I'm going to add chicken in mine. Y'all, I'm ordering. All right, we're going to continue this. But no, thank you for that talk, y'all. That was really good.
In a longer format. We only had a little bit of time.
I'm gonna try to catch a couple more games. I always
appreciate it. It's not about how much time you have. It's about how you use the
also
time.
Back
and
to Cece, when we met, I was super quiet. Even though my mic was at 100%, was still quiet.
Developer spotlights, I don't.
And what's crazy is, bro, you still quiet. You still quiet, but you got better and you talk a little bit more. Now, before you be like, and now you talk like, so I can catch you a little bit now. I'm hoping that you'll get to and you know what else? I also decided, like, I can't wait for that day. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, say it with your chest, bro. Talk about how you fight in WWE. You said, I used to mute my mic after every sentence. Oh, bro, I'm so proud of you. You said, long story short, I have my moments when I tap into a part of me I didn't know was there. It's true, and I'm proud of you, and we've encouraged you. It's okay to speak up. Speaking with your chest is a great gift, and a great thing to have. You want to be able to speak up for yourself. It is one of the most important tools you can ever have. Speaking up for yourself, defending yourself is everything. Not always defending yourself, but standing up for yourself. So I'm proud of you. I can't believe you used to mute after every sentence. That's crazy, bro. I couldn't imagine.
I don't even know anymore. It's late for me. It's around 11 p.m., but we got more coming, so stay tuned. Bye.
That was cute.
And we're back. Listen, that roundtable, that conversation, those ladies are really doing the work behind the scenes, in front of the camera, and it's just really inspiring. And I hope all of you are just as inspired. The whole point of that was to show that you can get into the industry in different ways. You don't have to be a developer. You don't have to necessarily be a voice actor. You don't have to create games. You can be a content creator. You can create your own space like Coexist. You could be the head of community at one of the biggest platforms out there, Twitch. You can make a movie. You could just run your own PR company with your amazing partner. There's so many ways to be involved. So cool. And so for all the young ladies out there and all the young friends out there, and even to all of our allies, even men and boys, if you want to get into the industry, there are ways to do it, and you can find your own path.
You were that scared,
and I'm gonna get
bro.
off my soapbox.
I'm enjoying that soapbox.
It's okay, bro. I'm proud of you. You came from a long way.
Hunger pangs again. I just wanted to shout out the two games about food in that first segment. We've got Peace and Quiet, which is a beautiful cooking simulator with an art style that makes me yearn to return to Japan. And then there was another food-based Japanese game called Food Amina. Demo's out now. It's promising food puns and characters inspired after my favorite Japanese foods, takoyaki and tempura. Those are the character names, right? Keep them away from mold. Yeah. It's got a charming art style, retro pixel music. It's gorgeous. I'll be playing that. I really need to eat something today, clearly. But yeah, just wanted to shout those two out. It was amazing. A social worker who pays a wall socket.
No,
we need that in our lives. Check it out. There's some weird and wonderful things out right now. There's such a great variety in this show. It makes me yearn to return to Japan. And then there was another food-based Japanese game called Food Amina. Demo's out now. It's promising food puns and characters inspired after my favorite.
You don't have to create games. You can be a content creator. Your amazing partner. There's so many
food-based Japanese game called Food Amina.
Young ladies out there and all the young friends out there, and
sorry
even
that
to
I keep
all of
going
our
back.
allies, even men and boys. If you want to get into the industry,
that game name.
There are ways to do it.
You said now that I got the mic on the
and I'm going to get off my soapbox.
I'm risking running over something in the game.
Hunger pangs again. I just wanted to shout out the two games about food in that first segment. We've got Peace and Quiet, which is a beautiful cooking simulator with an art style that makes me yearn to return to Japan. And then there was another food-based Japanese game called Food Amina. Demo's out now. It's promising food puns and characters inspired.
Was it called Peace and Quiet?
After my favorite Japanese foods, takoyaki and tempura. Those are the character names, right? Keep them away from mold. Yeah. It's got a charming art style, retro pixel music. It's gorgeous. I'll be playing that. I really need to eat something today, clearly. But yeah, just wanted to shout those two out. It was amazing. A social worker who pays a wall socket.
I need to watch my show.
Our lives. Check it out. There's some weird
before hubby gets
out right now. There's such a great variety in this showcase for March.
Yeah,
I want to echo that.
I'm so sorry. I was just going to cut you off real quick and just say, no, I'm kidding.
I was handing over to Christina.
I was ready. I thought she was really going to say it.
Interrupted. Nothing. No, I was gonna echo like Soup for Soul by Peace and Quiet. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I love coffee. I loved Coffee Talk as a game. So having this cooking simulator Coffee Talk thing, love it. And Food Amina, I love, like you said, the food puns, and I love the idea of keeping them away from mold. Like I just love the idea of that game.
Kids.
Yeah.
It's
very,
not all
very
fun
important.
and games. You got to think about food safety and hygiene and really important things.
Yes, those things are important.
Yes, we're hungry, as you can tell.
Yeah, no, the only games they talked about were food games. This is not
Right.
It's totally fine. It just shows that like we are hungry and we need to finish up recording and all that good stuff. But and all the other games were cool too, even if it was
the guests had disability representation. I thought that was really cool. There we go. I did look at the trailers. I wasn't just drawn to the ones with food. This will become apparent as we go on. Don't worry about it. It's just the ones that stood out to me.
That's funny.
Right.
She's
trust
like,
us. Trust us. Trust us.
Mina. Yeah, I'm trying to get this Mina one. I can't find this one.
Hey everyone, Kimmy Arcanis here, and I'm excited to be hosting another Dames for Games showcase. Are we ready to dive into an incredible lineup of female and fun-led games, creators, and studios? Because I definitely am. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the vibes. Oh, and don't forget the sunscreen, because this lineup is going to be hot.
Oh, okay, cute.
Nailed it.
That's funny. Okay, we got some more games. We got some FPS. We'll watch a couple of these, y'all, and then we'll close out. I gotta eat. I want to get into a shooter game. I just need somebody to teach me what to do, because I'm not, FPSs I'm not really good at. I'm not, well, I mean, I'm sure I could be good with practice, but I'm not really good because I don't have good aim right now. I'm trash. My aim is trash. Pink noise. A teenage hiding his fears behind a cheerful act. Brian, okay. Eva is a responsible girl forced to grow up too fast. Chris is a reckless teen pretending he has it all figured out. And Ashley is confident, controlling, and afraid of losing control. Michael is soft-spoken, loyal, and deeply afraid of loss. Okay. Okay, they got a little, you know, little teenage horror vibe. Interesting. Okay. The art style for that one was cool too. Volunteer. Insertion. That looks pretty cool. A lot of games are like Hollow Knight, I'm noticing. There's a lot of Hollow Knight kind of vibe games. A lot of those vibes. They all look good though. I haven't found one game where I'm like, oh, it wasn't hitting. Like every game I'm watching, surprisingly, it's surprisingly and not surprisingly because it's made by women who slay. I mean, but you know, like it's amazing. So I'm like, this is really good. A kitty, you guys, stop! Look at these. Oh, what happened? Did you think it would be so easy to achieve a harmony? Oh my God, not chaos. Look at him on the Roomba. He's on a little robot. That's cute. Okay, so it's like an organized game. You gotta make sure they're happy. He's mad at the bottom. He's like, no. Harmony restored. That's so cute. So it's kind of like a puzzle game, and you get to still build and put them places. That's actually cool. Yeah, I would play this. I like simple games. I'm a simple girly. Like, never basic, but just simple, classic. I'm a classic girly. Okay, I gotta order. I need something to drink, and they don't have any good drinks. Oh, that's a dude. I just didn't scroll down long enough. Where's Josh at when you need him? I'm gonna get a root beer. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed this whole game. There we go. I stopped right here. Sorry, I'm trying to order food. Oh! This part reminded me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, when it was a spirit and it was a panda. Interesting. So it's some type of spiritual game. Y'all. Alright, let your queen order some food. Melted thyme. Is that meat? Oh, I wonder if we have to, like, he has to stay lit, right? You gotta keep it lit. Oh, what? 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 This game is crazy creepy, but why is it kind of cool? Why is it kind of cool though? Melted thyme. Why is that kind of lit a little bit? Like I'm kind of with it. Odd Jobs. Oh! Odd Jobs on the lot. You guys, stop. Stop, you guys. Why does this look like? Why does it look like? Hold on, I gotta order some food. I know I keep saying I will, but I haven't ordered my food yet. Why does it look like? It straight up looks like a party animal, but it looks like you're trying to put stuff together or like organize stuff. It has the party animal vibe, right? Like, isn't it party animals or whatever for, you said, right? Yes. Like it gives that vibe, doesn't it? And looks cool. And even with the characters and how they're animals, bro, I'm kind of with this. That's why I kind of like seeing these indie games. Bro, you better be ready. I'm gonna start forcing you to game with me. I don't be having anyone to game with to play these games, so you're gonna game with me. Yeah, you're gonna game, bro. You're gonna join my gameplays, and we're gonna play live together. And knowing you'll be like, it was actually a lot of fun. it was actually a lot of fun. Seriously, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, bro, I know. I picked the game. I'm gonna pick good games. Not all of them. I can't say every game will be a hitter if I'm doing like a new demo or something. Like you just never know. Like no matter what, it could be a big studio, gaming studio, or small. It don't matter. Some demos just hit, some don't. You said why is that how I sound to you? Because it's funny. Because you be like, I don't know it's gonna be that good. I don't know it's gonna be like this. Like that's how you be. But you say it in a small tone. You be like, I don't know what's gonna be like this. I don't know it's gonna be. But I like to make you sound funny. You're like, I don't know it's gonna be like this. I thought I don't know it's gonna be like this. That's how I be. That's how I be saying or talking for you. Because in my mind, I just like messing with you. That's what sisters do. Look, that's what sisters do, bro. That's my job. Okay, we'll watch this. This will be the last one, and then we gotta continue this. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I'll continue it on. Cause I gotta finish my show. I gotta watch Bridgerton. I gotta finish my show, y'all. Dang, I just feel like each time I be out of money. You know how you be putting money? You know, you put money from the savings to the checkers to the savings. And I'm like, dang. I'm like, every time I feel like I'm out of money, but I got money. You know, I don't get it. I'm like, I got money. Okay, hold on. Let me put this in here. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my food, y'all. I'm like so hungry. I know I've said it a couple times, but I'm like really hungry. And I can always tell when I'm about to get there. It's like rare for me to get like hangry. I don't get as hangry. I can, but I don't get as hangry. I get more like I'll get more tired, like sleepy. Like I'll get tired and I'll get more quiet when I'm super hungry. So that's why I like to eat. And then that's the problem is when I eat on stream, I don't ever want to leave. I get too much energy. I'm like, I'm good now. And then your girl's stuck. Okay, let me get this food. Plus I want to watch. If I wasn't watching Bridgerton today, y'all, then I'll be fine. I would stay up. but I gotta watch Bridgerton, and I gotta get up. So like I'm in a Discord, my messages may be coming through earlier because the chime changed on the East Coast, which means now I gotta get up an hour earlier for work to start these meetings and stuff. And y'all, I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I am tired. I don't want to get up this early, but now I gotta get up earlier, which means I gotta sleep earlier, which is not what I want to do, but it's what I have to do. So it's part of it. But I got more of my series coming for you guys. More of the getting cozy with Queen. I got a lot of days to catch up on, but don't worry, I got y'all. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up, y'all. Also, because I got so much to tell y'all, I just have to like edit everything. Some I still have to record, so I got y'all. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna order my food. I'm ordering my food, y'all. I'm ordering it right now. And then I gotta cut DoorDash. Gotta cut it, y'all. I don't know why I didn't just do. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, really? You know how you did? I just did all that work, and for what? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I'm going. Hold on. Sorry, I said I need to get my notepad out and write down what I want to do this week, content-wise. It should have been done this weekend, but I was out of town. It happens, but definitely write stuff down. The more you write stuff down, it helps. Like even me, I wrote down my agenda for stream. I'm gonna start doing that. This was the first time I did it, so now I'm like, crap. I'm not just winging it anymore. Let's be 100 about it. I'm not winging it anymore. I gotta start making an agenda now because things is getting real. We starting to pop off now in the best way possible. You know, we starting to go up. So I need to make agendas. I need to know what I'm going to talk about, so I'm not just up here just frailing. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do a better job with that. Okay, so I still had some dough in here. I just need to switch. You know, save it to check it to. This girl, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all some tea in a minute. That's why I got quiet, because I just got a text to come through. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it in a minute. Literally, y'all, it's my thing is this. Look, I'll just say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause I just got a text and I'm like, bro, really? I gotta watch how I word things, because sometimes I'll get a little spicy, and I'm not trying to get spicy, y'all. Okay, and then we'll continue this game. Let me just say this really quick. Let me just say this, and we'll continue the game. We'll continue the gameplay. Let me say this real quick. Really, just real quick. Just real quick. One of those kind of texts. It's one of those kind of texts, but not like spicy, like in a good way. I'm gonna get spicy in a bad way. Like I'm gonna heat up. So let me just say this and do a quick mini vent. If you're gonna plan something, I don't care what it is. If you're gonna plan a dinner, if you're gonna plan an event, if you're gonna plan like a get together, especially like a get together with your friend, or like plan something for your mom, or I don't care what it is. If you're gonna plan something and people offer to help you, let them help you. If you're going to plan something and people offer to help you, let them help you, unless you specifically say, like, bro, you're in the chat. So, hey sis, I want to plan something and I'm going to just do it so that way you don't have to worry about it. Like, I just want to take stress off of all y'all that are going to attend. So let me do this. I got us. You know, I just don't want y'all to have to worry about anything. I just want y'all to show up. Heard. Okay. I'm going to be there like, heard. No problem. I'm clocking it. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And then we leave it at that. But if people are continuously offering and you're just like, no, it's okay. I don't want you guys to have to do this, or no, it's okay. I don't want this, or I don't want you guys to have to go out of your way to do that. Like, you know, I'll figure something out. I'll figure this out. And then now the plan falls through. The plan now has fallen through because you got other stuff going on, and it was a few days out that you were making this plan, and we still ain't heard nothing about no plans. Maybe you should let people help you. And this is people that this is why I say God is so important, because he keeps you centered. because when things like that happen in your life, you remain centered and you remain humble. And unfortunately, this person is learning the hard way what happens when you don't let people help you. Let people help you. Plan something together. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Back to this, which is like party animal, and I want to see it. He got put in the freaking shopping cart. There's cars in this game. Now this is actually cool. Clean up trash. Okay, cute. And there's cars in this game. Oh! Not you running people over. Now this one's cool, y'all. I am so weak. Odd jobs on the lot. This is cute. I'm playing this 100%. All right, so we stopped at this one. That we stopped at an hour. Where we at? An hour and 11 minutes. We stopped at an hour and 11 minutes. He said it definitely feels like Party Animals 2.0. No cap. It has that vibe, which I like. I want that. Like, I want those type of games again. I'm like, why we got the same games now? People be just making the same stuff. No, I want those type of games. Give me something that I could actually play and be down to be a part of. Okay, let me fit to screen. Actually, no. Stretch the screen. My bad. There we go. Oh, wait. I know what happened. Hold on. I gotta undo that. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know I'll be looking like amateur hour, but listen, your girl be forgetting. I got custom settings that I can switch to now. So let me do my custom settings. There we go. Boom. All right. Now I know where we left off at. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's stream 87. Oh, y'all, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. So then they get upset when things didn't work out, even though I offered to help you. That part, I offered to help you. Y'all, I even extended my own place, right? I extended my own place. I extended my own money. I'm like, let me help you out with this. I got it. I this, I that, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna ever be mad at you for if something falls through. If it falls through, it falls through. But all I'm saying is just, you got people to help you. Just let people help you, you know? That's all I'm saying. So yeah. So apparently it's still booked and it's for a later date this month, but I'm not gonna be able to go. Now it's too late. I already done scheduled something for that weekend, so I can't go. He said, "Oh yeah, you offered your place." I did, bro. I did. So let me find out. It's the Party Animals developers' rights. You said my place, the last place I'll be offering, even though it's fine. It's just like, dog, why everybody at my house? No, I offer my place. You know, I don't do it all the time, but I will offer my place if people need it, you know, just to try to help out. So listen, I'm like, y'all, when I tell you, I know I'll be feeling like my triangle head. I be feeling like, you know, just like you got people to help. Just let people help you. And now it sucks because I can't go because it got moved. So I'm like, I'm not going to be able to go now. I'm going to go and be with Mama Bear. I'm going to help her with something. So I'm like, I can't go. And it's the weekend that the major game comes out. You know, Life is Strange is coming out. I'm going to be streaming all weekend. So I'm like, it's up. I move things around so I can try to make this stuff this week. I can't. I can't do it now. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I would game all night with y'all. We've already been live for 3 hours. I would game all night with y'all. It's crazy, bro. You probably understand this, and then I'll end with this. I'm starting to fall in love with streaming all over again, which is crazy. So like, I want to do it even more, and I'm already in it. And I'm like, I've been doing this for 87 streams. and I want to stream more. And I'm like, how do I want to do this more? I'm like, that's already a lot of work. And I want to do it more than when I'm already doing it. So I love it. This is my home. He's like, yeah. Right? You understand? You said I'm stubborn, but I'll ask for help from time to time. I'm proud of you. See, don't ever stop doing that. People need it. But yeah, literally that's me. I want to do it all the time. And it's getting worse, but in the best way, where I'm like, I'll get off a stream and be like, should I stream tomorrow? Is there a way I can stream tomorrow if I got this? And I'm like, girl, no, you got this going on. So I'm hoping, and I'll put this out there. You said I'm still stubborn, but you asking for help. I'm proud of you. Progress. I'm really hoping and praying, and I'm going to put this in the atmosphere, that I can somehow, some way, some miracle, work part-time and still get amazing pay. So that way we can still pay our bills and do all these things. And, you know, with hubby, because hubby works, and like, I'm just able to work part-time and stream the other part-time and go from there. Because then I'll be able to stream more days. Like, ideally, I would want to work part-time in the day and then maybe get off at like 12 or noon or something like that, and then have the rest of the day. Or get off at like 11 a.m. and have the rest of my day. Like, get up at 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, usually what? Part-time could be 4 hours to 6 hours, right? So 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so like 6 hours of work and get off at 11. And the rest of the day is every day. I just get a half day and I'll just stream the other half. So I get to like stream or do some cool stuff. You said you sounded like me. What can I move around so I can stream? Literally, bro. Every day I'm like, what can I do so I can stream? What can I do? Like, it's my calling. This is what I'm meant to do. So I pray that God continues to wake away out of no way so that way we can do it. Seriously. Because I'm like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, what can I move? Because these long days, I'm like, I'm helping these other team out at work. And literally, I'm getting up at 6 a.m. And these people still be online at like 8 o'clock my time. There's people that are still on right now at work. 8 o'clock West Coast time and working early East Coast hours. And so they trying to have me. I'll be up at 6 and I got to stay late. No, I got to go. I'm like, I got to go. I want to help and get as much done too, but we just can't. Rome isn't built in a day. We can't do it. We cannot. We will just burn ourselves out. So for me, I'm like, what can I do to stream? So I'm giving it to God. I don't know how it's going to happen, y'all, but I pray it works out and God makes a way out of no way. You remember this day. We're going to manifest. Like, I will be able to stream full time, and I will be in the interim be able to work part time and stream. You know what I mean? Like, I will be able to just continue to build gradually, and it will not take me forever and a day to do it. So I'm praying for that, because that's what I want to do. Ideally, right now, if I could have it my way, I would tell this job, I love y'all, and y'all have been amazing. 2 options. Can I either work part-time, and if you guys don't offer part-time work, I'm gonna go find part-time work. That would be it, y'all. Part-time work. You said, which is why I be up recording videos during crack of dawn night hours. I'm serious. I know you about to do that now. I would, but I'm like, I'm beat today. But I need to. Like, tomorrow, I'm going to just record. I did record earlier, but I need to record more. And I got to record tomorrow for my Wednesday upload. I don't have anything in my record bank. I usually have a bank of recordings, and I'm like, I'm out of my bank. I'm like, my bank is out. So I'm like, I gotta get it together. So yeah, you said, oh yeah, I read that already. Oh, I didn't read this one though. You said, I don't be letting myself stream unless I make something for YouTube sometimes. Like, you gotta at least record something, right? That's why I just be recording random stuff. So like, I'm gonna record and do an announcement, about me being a part of the Black Girl Gamers, or I might just do a picture of me being a part of Black Girl Gamers and just share that picture. But yeah, that's it. Like, I can only do so much. Like, I got a lot to record and do, and I'm like, even if I'm closing my laptop for work, I'm gonna close my PC out. Like, I'm doing the same thing personal life. He said, I be missing that Daryl who could record 3-4 videos in one night, being Miss Perfectionist on them recordings, knock that down at least in one video. Bro, just record something. Just record. You got it. Just don't ever overthink it and record. That's what I just try to do. That's why I like streaming. I don't have to sit here and try to record and edit everything. I can try to, you know, do an upload once a week or do some mass recording to just keep things going. But I'm not over here doing all these uploads. People that be doing it, I give them credit. And it makes sense why they do quit and they're not working a 9 to 5, because that is their full-time job. You just editing? Like, I made a mistake and recorded this scary game, and maybe I'll just do that and edit it. I've been telling y'all for weeks I'll edit it. I need to do it. That game I did back in October, and I never edited this part of the archive, so I'll upload it. It's an archive upload I'm gonna do. Bro, when I tell you that thing is an hour long, what was I thinking? I gotta edit an hour long video, bro. Like, now my videos would be 15 to 30, at most not even 30 minutes. They don't even touch the 3. Most of the time it'd be 29 minutes, 28 minutes. So, you said, I wish you could hear my inner monologue when I'm editing. I'd be like, what the F was that? Did the games lag right there? Literally me. I talk to myself. I'll record it one day so y'all can hear how I talk to myself when I edit. Maybe I'll record it tomorrow and I'll post it. Like what gamers and content creators think we look like when we're editing versus how we look and sound. And I'm gonna be like, why did I do that? That's not right. It's gonna be me talking. You remember that video? Hold on, wait, bro. Let me show you this, and then y'all, and then we'll go. I promise y'all. Hold on. You remember that video? Hold on, let me show you this real quick. You know that video from My Wife and Kids? I know you gotta know what I'm talking about with Betty White. Oh my God, that issue was so funny. I gotta see what it is when she was like. I gotta see it. Hold on, let me see if I can see it. You know what I'm talking about? You said, that ain't right. Yes, that one. This right here. Yeah, right there. Yo, that ish is so funny. I gotta find this clip, bro. I gotta play it. It's gonna be stuck in my head. I gotta play this clip, bro. I gotta play this clip because that ish was so funny. Hold on. Not images of videos. Oh, I put the wrong person. I'm looking for it, y'all. Hold on. My fingers are right here. It is. Bro, that ish is so funny. You said, I got you. You found it? Because I literally just put it up on TikTok, bro. This ish is funny as heck. Hold on, bro. We got to end with this. It's random as heck, but this is what I love. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me do window capture, and I'm going to play yours and see. Let me do, do I do fit to, no, it's not gonna fit. Let's do transfer, stretch the screen. Okay, sorry, it's gonna look a little weird, bro. How do I do, oops, right here, look.
This ain't right.
This ain't right. It's so funny, bro. This ain't right. Hold on. This is the best ish ever. Betty White will forever be the GOAT for this.
This ain't right.
And she was just shocked, bro. She said, this ain't right. And she just took something from her apron. She ain't do that.
Yeah.
She said, it was just her face. You said me picking transitions for my videos, bro. Literally. That's how I be like, what is this? I'm gonna see if I can use the sound, bro. Cause this is wild. This is literally what I be thinking about when I be editing my videos.
This
ain't right. This ain't right, bro. She said all up in here. Bro, that ish is so funny, bro. It is so funny. Like, what made her decide to do this? Let me see yours. Hold on. Let me see yours. Oh, you got it.
We'll save some room for mommy's couch.
Oh, that's a whole scene, yeah.
Here's those spoons.
This ain't right, mama.
Boy, what you mean it's not right?
They're not right. All up in here?
All up in here.
Something missing all up in here.
Michael, this is how I always make mommy's cobbler. This is mommy's cobbler.
Not better than Mrs. Hopkins' cobbler.
Can't touch Hopkins.
Oh, I'm sure it's as good as mine.
You taste it.
This ain't right.
Bro, this is crazy. All up in here. She said,
Something's missing. I know.
bro, she will always be goated for this. Like,
Try it now. Okay.
Yeah.
that is so
We'll
funny.
save some room.
She will always be goated for that. Like, nobody can do that scene. Like, nobody can do that scene better than Betty White, bro. No one can do that scene better than Betty White. Like, that was so funny. She said, this ain't right. Oh my God. We're gonna have to do that, y'all. We're gonna have to do a reaction video, some TikToks or something. But y'all, I had to pull that up before we left because that right there is funny as heck. She said, this ain't right. And she's so little too. It's like, Betty, Betty, what you gonna do? Your little self. Betty is so funny. She said, this ain't right. Thank you, bro, for that video, for putting it in the chat. That is just so funny. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna record myself so that way y'all can see me saying this ain't right, and for behind the scenes when I'm editing a video tomorrow. But yeah, y'all are the best. Thank you so much for coming to my yap sesh of me watching the Dames for Games showcase. I will be watching the other half because we actually got to some more games. I didn't know they had a ton more games to show. So that's really cool. So we can finish that probably in the next stream, and then we would have finished the entire showcase. And then I see you jamming. Continue those jam vibes when you get in and when you leave, bro. I appreciate it. It's helping the Crown Squad learn the vibes here in the chat, and people that are watching it in the background just lurking. So thank you, bro. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank you for joining and watching the showcase with me. I'm super excited for many more great things to come. Again, thank you for everybody that watched in the beginning and heard my news about being a part of the Black Girl Gamers organization and being a member and getting accepted to be a member. Thank you so much. It's been a journey for us, and I just know, like, y'all, we gonna do this. We are gonna really do this. So I love y'all and thank y'all for all y'all support and supporting my content, supporting my streams, being here. He said congrats on that once again. Thank you, bro. Like, we're doing this for real, y'all. I'm locked for life. So I hope y'all are ready for the journey. So you either a part of the castle or you floating in the wind. So be a part of the castle, join. Check me out here on YouTube and Twitch. Hit that like button on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We're almost at our 115 goal. We just hit our 100, bro, which is crazy. So to be almost at 115 is a blessing from God. Thank you. And on Twitch, we're at 102. Goal is 115 over there as well. So super exciting. So yeah, we're doing big things over here. So be a part of the castle. Okay, Queen Sierra Gaming on Instagram, Queen Sierra GG on TikTok and Twitter. Just join the castle, y'all. There's so much to come. Like, y'all, we haven't even gotten to events yet. We haven't even gotten to merch yet. I mean, we haven't even gotten to exclusives yet. We haven't even gotten to collabs yet. We haven't even gotten to partnerships yet. I mean, look at what we have not got into. We haven't gotten to sponsorships yet. Do y'all know how big this can be? And I know it can be because of God and Jesus. So when I tell y'all, nothing is impossible when you have those two men by your side. So it's only up for here, y'all. We haven't even scratched the surface of where we can go and what we can do. So thank y'all for being here. You want to be at the part of the castle now when we're building it, because once it's big and everybody is like, oh yeah, we've been here, it's gonna hit different. So you want to be one of the ones like, oh, I was here when it was 110 people. I was here when it was 110 people before she got 50,000 people on her stream, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You said either you in the castle or you outside with Ted the alligators. More lore to add, y'all. Ted the alligator is crazy. But yes, I'm gonna add that in. We got Ted the alligator now, bro. You don't want to be out there chilling with Ted. You need to get in the castle, bro. You need to get in the castle, y'all. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for watching and joining. I always end my streams with a positive message. My positive message today is, you know, don't compare yourself to productions. Don't compare yourself to the things that everybody else is doing. The bright lights, when people be saying the light's too bright, bruh, it's true. Like, do not compare yourself to what other people got going on, because their lights may be too bright and yours is the one that just never dims. You just don't know what God has for you. So don't compare yourself to productions and what everybody else is doing. Compare yourself to you. You are your own competition is a real thing. And you're your own inspiration. You know, I don't even call myself my own competition. I'm my own inspiration. So I want to show myself how great I can be. And that's inspiring to me. So remember that. So that's my positive message today. Don't compare yourself. You are enough as you are. And you're doing more than you think you are. You're doing a great job. And I love you. Now, that's it, y'all. I will be back on Friday. If I do a surprise stream, it is what it is. I'll do a surprise stream. But on Friday, I'm going to stream. I got to figure out what game we're going to play for Friday. It's Friday the 13th. I got to play a scary game. So, Daryl, if you know some scary games, or any of you, I'm going to ask y'all and put a poll out. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll put a poll out. Or not a poll, but like a... Well, yeah, it's a poll. It'll be one. I think there's one you can just like type in stuff. I'll do a poll on Instagram and you guys tell me. And then I'll do one on Discord and you guys... And maybe one on YouTube too. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And one on YouTube in the post. And you guys can tell me what you want me to play. That's what I'll do for a scary game. Just be nice to me. Don't be trying to be like, we're going to have you play Insidious 3. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't be like that. Because, I ain't going to play. So, do me good. Do me right. Do me good. You said, now we doing renovations. We working on the west wing of the castle. We sure are. West wing is going. East wing is set up. West wing now, we working that up. West wing is working up. So, we got a lot of great things to look forward to. And DreamCon too. Listen, that's about to be a good time. But I love y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for the late night stream and for joining with the late night stream. I'll try to do these a little earlier as long as work allows, but I'll really try, because I know some of y'all be already asleep. So in this next one on Friday, I'm gonna really aim to try to have it earlier for y'all, so that way I can be on a little longer, we can vibe, and then I can also get rest. Because now I gotta stay up. I'm tired. Excuse me, but I gotta stay up and watch my show a little bit. So I love y'all. I will see you guys pretty soon on Friday and Saturday. Don't forget, Saturday is Sim Saturday, so I'll make sure that I post that so that way everybody remembers it's gonna be lit. I'll make sure to send you guys a time too tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow. It's gonna be a busy day, but for y'all, anything, it's worth it. But I love y'all so much. Take care of yourselves. You already know the drill. Be blessed, be kind, be positive, and as always, crowns up. And I will see y'all in the next live stream or video. I love y'all so much. Drink your water. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get rest. All the things. I love y'all. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.